Alrighty, everybody, we're back for set number 2. Let's go. My voice is still recovering from yesterday, but it'll be fine. We got Chimera again as the starter race between Ren and Durdrak. Who would have thought?
I love this gravity boots trail. That like perfect blend.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. And starter room is interesting. Chimera doesn't require all bosses to be killed. So the question is, do you do creature now? Or do you just leave?
Just leave.
I'm not for it or against it. It's either or. It's player's choice.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, with the sword that they have, though, I don't think the creature is worth doing at this point.
Yeah.
Like, if they had, like, slightly better equipment that wasn't a rapier, oh, well, a fist of Tokus, that might make creature worth it.
I think at this point, you're already kind of committed to going this direction anyways, and it's like, doing creature later is maybe technically quote-unquote less efficient, but the odds of him having exactly something that speeds you up isn't super well known at this point. And you know progression has to exist in the first castle somewhere, so starting to go towards the first castle is probably a better play. At the very least, you can grab the warp and then do a couple of fast checks like Medusa into Aquadon maybe if you're Durdrak, because Ren's definitely not doing that without a transformation.
Yeah, it's also important to remember that you're always starting with a decent sword in Chimera because you get a thrust sword at the start.
It's a Claymore, right?
So it makes sense to fight creature, and it makes sense not to fight him too. So.
Yeah, but both players using the Tokus, which is plenty good, honestly. And yeah, Ren is able to just quickly dispatch him. Durdrak maybe got less crits or something, or maybe he's not wearing a certain piece of equipment because his fight was not nearly as good.
Yeah, it's probably the crits thing, because we got to remember that crit rate on fist weapons is 40 in Hex.
Dude, this place is busted! Holy!
Okay, you got a library card, clear some second castle.
Yep, and both of them got the Ring of Ares. Honestly, you might as well grab 2 Ares while you're here. Yep. Yeah,
and Ren is choosing to leave. He's just out. He's like,
he's just checking items.
No, he's leaving.
Not.
He's leaving. Which is honestly not a terrible play by any means. I think it's honestly pretty equal in it's pretty equal as far as like efficiency, whether you at least go to Akmadon or not and grab that center teleporter. I think Durdrak is a big fan of doing at least some stuff in second castle because the upside is so huge if you find like mist early, particularly, or bat early, stuff like that. Because bat is not guaranteed to be in first castle or anything like that. Because I think that's probably Ren would have to find a very strong piece of movement relic, like some strong movement relic immediately or pretty soon to start to gain a lead over Durdrak for the length that he's in the second castle. Because I doubt he full clears.
No, he's not going to full clear again. Not after what happened last time.
I think in the Chimera race, he didn't full clear either. I think he did just enough and then left. It was the seeds that he ended up like struggling with were the ones that, immediately, yeah, Ren finds gravity boots, like I said.
Yeah, that makes a big deal.
The thing is that as long as Durdrak doesn't get a library card, he too will have gravity boots at the same time. This doesn't actually speed up Ren's movement for these checks. It just means that Durdrak will have to do them later. The thing that I'm worried about is like if Ren finds Bat, that means all the stuff that Durdrak's doing now, Ren will have Bat in order to do it with. I mean, he found Wolf, so that's almost as good.
Full Wolf.
Yeah, Full Wolf.
I'm fairly confident both racers have a library card already.
Oh, that is true.
I thought I saw one in the
they both got.
Oh, that actually does change things for Durdrak. He might consider waiting, and he gets a fire shield. That can be nice.
Fire shield, I love that shield.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't think he grabbed the teleporter. So.
Ooh,
no, he did not.
Oh, then he's planning on library carding 100%, which means he is going to be delayed on grabbing the gravity boots, which means now Durdrak kind of needs to find something here in second castle, which honestly now I think he might actually full clear or get pretty damn near close to full clearing, maybe skipping something like a bit of right side or sorry, a bit of left side with like creature and whatnot. But again, I think the second castle, like staying in second castle, again, has a huge upside where you can just snipe something out of logic, like super quickly, and that gives you a huge advantage in first castle. But you have to go to first castle at some point, and there is guaranteed progression. It's just how slow is that progression.
That's right.
In a preset like this, where there's multiple movement options that are useful, both Wolf and Bat give you like pretty awesome movement abilities. Like Ren's using the Wolf movement right now in this room, and like saving a huge amount of time over just shield dashing.
I mean, Deirdre is also getting a plethora of money while he's on this little track.
That is true.
Like he's got over 20K right now.
Also, nice first try getting into the gap there. The early Aquidon skip.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the classic Hadouken, might as well. It does fire damage. It's ranged, so you don't have to worry about Aquidon grabbing you. Ren finds an Opal. That's also very nice.
Gets hit out of it, though.
There it is a little bit awkward when you use the gravity boots plus a transformation. Oh, Soul of Bat!
That's what Deirdre needed. Oh,
that is huge. And not only that, that gives Deirdre info on going towards Spikebreaker once he gets to the first castle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. Okay, that means this race is not going to be a blowout, because if Deirdre stayed in the second castle and found literally nothing, that's like so rough.
I suspect he just gets the teleporter, maybe fights Trio and then library cards.
Yeah, I could see it.
Maybe, yeah.
But then again, that also makes Bees a very weird place to go to afterwards.
I think you do Bees and maybe even do modified right up to like Galamoth, and then you save a little bit of left side or something. Like you save the teleporter, and then you can do like come back to second castle to do Doppelganger, Force of Echo, and then like Creature if you absolutely need to. Something like that.
Or you can just go straight center and maximize the amount of checks that you have.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would just leave Creature and Bees, and it's, pretty good odds.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But with 0 Vlads found, it's a little scary. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, and especially because this is Chimera, we don't have to beat all these bosses.
Mm-hmm.
The longer that he stays here, I think it's still there's a lot more risk involved here.
Oh, going for the Vile stack here. Very strong play for Trio. It's probably the most useful boss to Vile stack versus. Yeah, like kills them almost instantly.
Makes it so you don't have to deal with a whole lot, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. I also like that Deirdre is taking off the Ares between bosses here, and he gets rid of Vlad.
Ooh, and
that's
he gets
pretty nice.
the boner.
Yeah. Yeah, early Vlad's always useful. It can give you info as to, like, what are the odds of skipping certain checks and going certain directions later on in the seed. Generally speaking, earlier access to Vlad's is just better.
So we haven't seen Holy Glasses yet. It is highly likely that Holy Glasses could just be on a random level. It could be layer 0.
True.
And with Wolf being found at a flight location, it could just be that Wolf was unlocking Bat in this kind of situation.
That is true.
Yep.
That is true. It could be, early Glasses into with Flight, into Wolf, into Bat. Maybe Echo is also available on some layer, and then at Spikebreakers, where the rest of the complexity is something like Mist into Merman Statue, into Rings, etc., etc.
Yep. And we do see Renantral taking advantage of this opportunity to grab Ring of Vlad after killing Mintarn Werewolf. So.
And then it looks like Deirdre is doing what I said, going straight middle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a toss-up if you fight Galamoth or not. You don't have to.
I think you should if you have library cards.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to worry about going there later and then staying in the second castle to backtrack to castle. Or he save splitting
he's
Creature.
doing manly split.
Oh, this is a old school tech. Back before everyone was like, nah, just skip Creature.
Memories of Chrysogrim.
Yeah. I think this is also a fine play because it's like you're in the second castle and you also have fantastic movement, obviously, with Bat. You want to maximize the efficiency of staying here. And there's no guarantee that Bat was the progression relic that you needed. And perfect MP management, too. Like, he had just the right amount of MP to make it through that hallway. which is very nice. And he doesn't have to worry about refilling MP either, because if he kills the boss and it's nothing, he just resets and he gets all the... Or he just gets an MP max up. That works too. I was going to say, otherwise, you just go to the save and refill there.
Yeah, just get lucky, forehead. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I think we're going to see very similar game plans as to how yesterday went. Oh, and it's a Vlad!
It's a heart!
Well, finding 2 Vlads in second castle is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. And those locations are not necessarily quick for Ren to get to, regardless of which route he takes. Like, if Ren decides to do left side as soon as he gets to the second castle, I don't know why. He would get the heart, but he's not getting ribbed for quite a while. And if he decides to do right side, it comes down to whether or not he feels like skipping creature or not at that point. Because that might be his final Vlad that he's looking for by the time he gets to second castle. And most people are on the boat of skipping creature at that point. So... we'll see. We'll see.
You know, it's so odd because it's like, you know, it basically became a meme for a lot of people where it's just like, you know, creature never has anything, and like, here he is.
Yeah, I mean,
Consistently having something.
I think the Spike Breaker's nice to find if you're Ren. Don't have to worry about weird Spike Breaker shenanigans later with iframes. But the thing that I like about how Durjak is playing is this is what I was kind of leaning into. Yesterday, I feel like Durjak played outside of the seeds where he literally lost his brain. Like his brain cells were just falling all over the place. When he was locked in and playing well, he played a little bit more safe. He thought to himself, I think the game plan is literally like, I feel more comfortable mechanically in the game, so I'm going to force you to get lucky to beat me. So I'm going to try and cover as many bases as possible without being too egregious. And I think when he was losing is when he got too aggressive with, ironically, not too aggressive with being safe, if that makes sense. Like he wasn't willing to skip a couple of things or leave second castle earlier. So in a weird way, I think him choosing to stay in second castle is kind of the like game plan of I'm going to do as much as I can because I don't want to miss anything, and I'm just going to just play better.
Yep.
Yeah, I've talked to him before when he said when he's specifically nimble light, he's just checking everything.
I think that's a very, very strong game plan. Check everything so much so. I mean, you could still make some educated guesses, especially late in a seed. Obviously, you should also be trying to count complexity as best you can so that way you don't like waste time. Because Ren is no stranger to being able to count complexity in the middle of going fast and also being able to say, you know what, this is basically guaranteed to skip this. I'm just going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if he's wrong, he'll still confidently be right about it. And very rarely do I think he's wrong with his like complexity counting and whatnot. He's very strong at that.
Jewel of Open and the yeah. Like I think the Jewel of Open here kind of forces Ren to go straight down towards Spikebreaker and check that.
Not necessarily, because Jewel of Open unlocks Leapstone, and that's where he found Gravity Boots.
That too, yeah. Granted, you still probably want to go towards Spikebreaker as a means of like...
Yeah, you want to, but you don't have to at this moment.
And they die.
Yeah, so far there's 2 Vlads in second castle, 2 Vlads in first castle. For those that are worried about Durjak's tracker, this is exactly why we're talking about making a new tracker, because weird stuff like this pops up. But it's fine, don't worry about it.
We're all fine here. Everything's fine. We're all going to be okay.
Yeah, because Durjak, I think, as far as Relic goes, it's literally what he has on his tracker plus the 2 Vlad relics. I think it's like heart and...
basically.
Yeah, heart and rib.
Heart and rib.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully he's not using that tracker as like his main tracker.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, he has the window version that doesn't mess up. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen trying to get everything set up a few times, and he has the BizHawk set to the browser tracker, and then he watches his tracker.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, again, have you guys considered that Durjak has full cleared second castle?
I mean, maybe.
I think chat's starting to consider it.
I'll fire back.
But he hasn't, though.
I mean, he's on his way.
Bees could be a Vlad. Bees could be the final Vlad.
Yeah, I guess depending on where Holy Glasses is in the chain, that's very likely. Or very possible, I should say, not likely. But yeah, Durjak grabs the warp here. Is this the plan?
Grabs the warp in case, one, it's a decent warp to have.
Oh, he just wants to leave. I think that's honestly a fair play. He's thinking to himself, okay, I found something that is progression, technically, which is bad. I also found 2 Vlads. The odds of another Vlad being here is pretty low, so I can pretty confidently just keep going. And Mermaid statue. Oh, Ren hasn't been.
Grabs it.
Yeah, Ren hasn't been to Outer Wall yet, right?
Correct.
Dragon Helm.
Duplicator. Sheesh. This shop's loaded.
I think that they picked up a mana prism somewhere.
Yeah, he has a mana prism. I believe.
Oh my god, that's busted. And Buffalo Star too? Yeah, go for it, bro. Go crazy.
Go off.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shop. That's a pretty good shop. Ren still has access to his library card, assuming he doesn't forget. But that means also Durdrak doesn't get access to infinite library cards. So if Ren goes to the library manually...
he doesn't have a mana prism.
Oh,
so, okay, he's still missing a mana prism. He does have iframes, which, you know,
it's nice,
as we always say, you want iframes in one hand and Buffalo Stars in the other. So...
yeah. It's still a solid setup, and he is 1 mana prism away from having, like, goated movement, so...
yeah. And if he finds another library card, which there were none in the shop, if he finds another library card...
yeah, then he has infinite.
It's just... yeah.
And at this point, Ren's probably going to use his library card to get to the shop anyways, so he won't have access to infinite library cards either. Ooh, Shield Rod found. That's pretty strong.
Jesus.
That has the potential to help as well.
I think he thought he saw a library card with those secret boots.
Yeah, I think that's why he went back too. That was a potion of some kind.
I mean, you know, he had to go back and say, what are the...
yeah, what are those? Exactly. Yeah, Alex is saying that he thought he saw a mana prism in the shop. I will say Durdrak has definitely misread the shop before, so it wouldn't be surprising to see him like also misread it again, because he is of the opinion of just go fast, like don't waste your time, don't overanalyze. And oftentimes that is very, very strong to do so. I think in, like, for example, skipping item checks, I'm a big proponent of like, don't go too crazy checking items all the time, because the item you find has to save you a decent chunk of time. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. Oh, he gets a library card drop from the Sword Lord.
Right
that's fine.
Well, this time I guess maybe we should.
I did notice Ren had a mana prism, so Durdrak should be able to find one somewhere.
Yeah.
I think Durdrak just kills less enemies.
I saw
though.
Ren pick one up, and that's why I thought
Yeah, it's very possible that it's just we were thinking about the one that Ren has. But regardless, it's possible that Durdrak misses it because, as I was saying, he does less item checks. He kills less enemies, generally. Like, he tries to kill the ones that are on the way, but he doesn't go out of his way to do extra checks as much as Ren does. And I'm of the opinion that that's probably the most consistent way to play a randomizer, especially with guaranteed drops on, is like you're going to get a lot of drops. The odds that you miss out on something so crucial is relatively low. But sometimes you do, and you get screwed because of it, and that's randomizer.
Okay, according to Marks, there's one in the vase in front of Richter, and then Flea Riders also have them.
Oh, we know Flea Rider.
Well, I mean,
Durdrak doesn't kill Flea Riders.
There's a library card from a Flea Rider, and more library cards. Let's go.
Oh, if these guys were dropping library cards, then Ren certainly has multiple because he went this way. I'm pretty sure.
He has to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he went outer wall but skipped the library is what ended up happening. Because I could have swore he went that way after getting gravity boots. Maybe he just grabbed the warp and then...
Lygon strats in play?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have found a lot of familiars. We're playing a game of Oops All Familiars.
You know what it is? They just probably played Pot of Greed. That's probably what it was.
Yep.
Yeah,
I summon Pot of Greed to the battlefield!
Yeah, but, you know, you got to play Graceful Charity to get rid of some of them, you know.
Honestly, that would be a better play. Most players don't realize that it's honestly cycling 3 is better than drawing 2.
That's what it do, Yugi.
There's Soul Wolf for Durdrak.
You know, and you might as well. You got to play the Cup of Ace because, you know, sometimes you got to be generous to your opponent.
And not only that, it's literally just Pot of Greed, though, if you're lucky. just flip heads every time. Ooh, Spirit Orb.
Pot of Greed do? You draw 3 cards.
I don't remember that part, but I'll believe you.
What?
Durdrak's about to find gravity boots.
Oh!
There's the mana prism right there.
Durdrak's probably thinking to himself, these Flea Riders, bro. Because I think he lost out on library cards on the Flea Riders that 1 seed, where it was very close. Yep. So he's probably thinking to himself, Like, I'm never skipping these freaking Flea Riders again, bro. They're loaded.
It takes no time to kill them anyway. So
yeah, it's just...
It should.
It depends on your movement. Durdrak, I think his excuse at the time... I say excuse, but his reasoning was, well, why would you slow down to kill them? If you move perfectly, you're not going to kill any of them. And like I said, he doesn't like to slow down to do item checks. The only reason he got that check is because he was using Buffalo Stars as his movement option, and he threw one into a Flea Rider, and it happened to drop the Mana Prism in front of him. Otherwise, he would just keep going and ignore it.
Yep.
So I think it's literally the Mana Prism was like placed into his lap by God. Realistically, is what happened there. 99 times out of 100, he doesn't check it. He doesn't go out of his way to kill those.
See, and here he's going to pick up one of the missing Vlads, and he's going to get the ring at Coliseum because everybody goes through Coliseum.
Did Ren just get both rings in Caverns, by the way? Because he hasn't checked glasses. I haven't been paying attention to his route.
He had gold ring since a long time.
I think he got the second one at Scylla.
Okay. Interesting that he doesn't go up. Probably trying to avoid getting baited by unnecessary steps in the complexity chain. Because I think Scylla is like one of the places where you maybe save split and then go check glasses. Because if you get baited, it's obviously annoying. But like if it's something like Mist, you're going to need to grab it anyways.
See, there's gold ring right there.
Yeah. It's also very... Oh my god. Ren is throwing food, bro. He's healing for 6. He's desperate. I mean, there is the save right there. He's just a hungry boy. It's fine. Yeah, I guess he's like, okay, I'm going to give myself enough HP to tank one more hit. Realistically, he probably could just take off the Ares instead. But it's, you know, it's fine. This works too.
Don't make him hungry. You won't like him when he's hungry.
Yeah.
He's not himself when he doesn't have a Snickers.
So, like, it's easy to make fun of that play, but when you're in a tournament situation and you're like, my life is on the line, I'm going to, like, do what I can to guarantee I do not die here. Because a death here is basically GG's. Like, you might as well forfeit.
I've used peanuts in tournament matches.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. So, as silly as it sounds, it is unfortunately, or fortunately, the correct call here. Granted, he didn't take damage afterwards, but you still want to be safe. And you could argue, like, oh, just take off the tear finger or whatever, but...
So Gold Ring was at Bat Card. So if the other ring was at Scylla, then that's just going to be Leapstone, I believe.
Oh.
At Holy Glasses.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because those are both Gravity Boots / Jewel of Open Law. Wait, actually, where was Jewel of Open again?
It was down at Cube Zoe.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, you're right. That has to be Leapstone. That's guaranteed.
Valrain is asking, how come they have different colored Alucards? Ren is using a feature of the Randomizer launcher that allows us to apply a different palette to Alucard than what is generated through the seed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that means... Oh, Aurochs has glasses. That's what it is. Because Mist is here, Aurochs has glasses. Because the intended...
Ren's already checked glasses. Or checked Aurochs.
Did he?
If I remember correctly, I saw him go up there.
Oh, then I guess I'm wrong, because I thought the complexity...
Yeah, that's where Spikebreaker was.
Oh, so glasses at Silver Ring. That's what it is. Okay. Interesting chain, then. Because Mist being there... No. Glasses can't be at Silver Ring, because Mist was locked behind Bat, and Bat was in second castle. Then where the fuck is the... Oh, Glasses is just here at Grand Form, then. Never mind. Because I'm trying to do the count where I assumed that Wolf was progression, but Wolf is still progression. It's the chain that you were talking about earlier, where Wolf unlocks Akmadon, which has Bat.
Both Bat and it unlocked both Bat and Spikebreaker at the same time because Spikebreaker was at Aurochs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But Mist was at the Spikebreaker location, so that means
so it's a 50-50 for Final Blast.
Yep. Most likely. And both players... Actually, no, because Durdrak still has yet to find another library. No. He found them from the Sword Lords, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's got infinite.
He just doesn't have a Silver Ring right this second, but he will, if he's paying attention, 100% know to skip glasses. And there's Echo. Wait, then where the frick is the glasses, bro?
Runners absolutely love 50-50 splits, right?
Where are the glasses?
Where's glasses? Is glasses just vanilla then?
It has
can't
to be, right?
Because there's the escape requirements because neither of them have found Leapstone yet.
I'm interested in.
And they found both rings before Leapstone. like on a lower level than Leapstone. So it has to be.
Yeah, but we have. Oh, but you got to remember that
Merman statue.
Merman statue was
in the shop.
In the shop. So yeah.
And glasses don't have to be.
It could just be like a fucking. It's a
low complexity.
25%. Like it's a 25% thing where all the progression was just on the same layer.
Ren has flight. He has out of logic flight. Jefferson. He's not supposed to have missed.
Flight. Yeah, flight or Leapstone has to be at a holy symbol in this situation, and it was just what was it? Leapstone and gravity boots are just the same layer, so you get flight layer 2.
I thought the randomizer guarantees that if you can get 2 holy glasses before or on the same layer, then it has to be flight to prevent you from accidentally soft locking yourself.
It might have to be that way.
The randomizer believes that you will clear an entire layer before you move on to the next layer.
Okay. Then in that case, yes, it could be Leapstone at Holy Symbol.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Leapstone at Holy Symbol, then that means glasses are vanilla. Otherwise, it's just glasses randomly at... Because glasses don't have to be progression in this case, because the progression is taken up by the transformation, allowing you to get to all rocks. And that's Final Vlad.
Oh, God. So he has all 5 Vlads now, right?
Ren, no. Ren is still missing the ones from Second Castle.
Oh, that's right.
Durdrak, however, has 4.
Because neither one of them has them lit up.
Yes.
So either or, glasses is either at Holy Symbol or Holy Glass.
In a weird way, yeah. It's the strangest 50-50 that shouldn't exist, but in this one scenario, it does.
Yep.
And Durdrak should honestly consider doing Holy Symbol since he's here and he already has Mermaid Statue. I'd at least maybe consider save splitting it. And then you can combine that save split into Holy Glasses if you're feeling like doing it, but I don't know what's going on in his head right now.
Brian's card, what was that bat? It was Tooth of Vlad.
Yeah. Durdrak is saving it, yeah. Okay, so I think he's going for either a double save split or just save splitting for Holy Symbol, most likely. Let's see it. Oh, he's just leaving both. Okay, interesting.
I think he wants to go find out what's its Spike Breaker before he does anything. Or he's save splitting for Merman Statue.
That's possible, yeah. Maybe it is the thought process if I want to be... Oh, no. He wants to go as deep into the... Yeah, I think that makes sense since he found Bat early and he knows that it's Second Castle locked.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. The only downside is... Yeah, Ren's about to get glasses.
He wants information for sure. Like, I know he's looking for information here.
Yes. Wait. Oh, yeah, Ren is going to Holy Glasses right now. So we're going to find out if this is vanilla glasses or if it's Leapstone. So yeah, Durdrak is on his way to... The question is whether he does Grand Fluent or not. And I imagine... He's leaving? Huh?
He's grabbing the save. He's grabbing the save in case he library cards out of here out of Grand Fluent and guaranteeing his way back to Merman Statue and Holy Symbol.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, you're right. See, I would I don't know how much faster that is than library carding and just going from library as opposed to library carding and then going from the warp.
My problem is that if you're going to do that to potentially have to check those things,
probably
check one of them.
Yeah, you probably should have just checked it beforehand. But, I mean, Durdrak's going to find Mist here, and Durdrak's going to have all 5 Vladogs before he finds glasses. Okay, so it was the thought that I had where it's like it's not going to let you go down here without flight. Or at the very least, it was just the 50-50. Yeah.
Okay, so glasses was before flight, which means that was the progression.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was locked by Wolf, which was flight locked. Very strange,
layers, man.
Very
like
strange.
Parfaits, onions, and ogres.
So Durdrak has the potential here to, because he has 5 Vlads, and he's about to have 5 Vlads, but he's library carding now. He's definitely 100% checking Soul of Bat. After that, he's going to have all 5 Vlads, even though the tracker's not showing it. So he's going to be in the situation where he's probably going to check glasses immediately afterwards, similar to what Ren's doing. And then Ren is now backtracking for Holy Symbol, which makes sense because he just finally went to the library and bought the mermaid statue. And I imagine Dirtrack does something somewhat similar. So Ren has to find the 2 Vlads, like we said, which are in very awkward spots before Dirtrack finds glasses.
Yeah, and he's going to have the 4th Vlad before he gets to the point where he checks
Creature, which means he's
incentivized to skip Creature.
Yep. Yeah, this is a very rough one for Ren. 100%.
I love this clean menu from Drac here, though. That was really good.
I think it is wild that Drax did Creature, honestly, because I'm skipping 100% of the time there. I'm saving it for later. Or I'm doing Creature immediately as soon as I spawn into the seed. But I probably would have been like, man, why the...
I still think that this is a Drac W, though, because
yes,
like the
100%.
Odds of Renantral checking Creature after getting a Vlad...
He might turn around after killing Death, but that's just a weird call to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, that has to be glasses, like we said. And Dirtrack is aware, hopefully.
So he still has Olrock's quarters left.
He's going
and Holy Glasses and Holy Symbol. And I would suspect that Holy Symbol is the last place he checks.
Theoretically, yes, but he should also know that glasses has to be flight. I'm pretty sure. Well, unless we're...
I would like to hope so, yes.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah, he just drops down.
Interesting.
Easy mode.
Maybe his thought process is I can do this into Merman Statue as 2 free like checks. And he's going to save split it as well. Interesting. Oh, he's going to save split it from here. Yeah, he's going to do this into... His thought process is I can do this into Mermaid Statue, get these done, and then if it's not here, backtrack and go to Olrox's quarters this way. Or he's going to do that first. Okay, never mind. Or he's doing glasses first? I don't... Who's to say? Who's to say? This is a... I think Dirtrack...
This player is a creature of chaos.
You are so close. You are so close to Holy Symbol. Why not just check it?
I think Holy Symbol just feels bad waiting for the boat. And honestly...
It feels so bad.
And from Dirtrack's perspective, every single check that's available outside of Silver Ring and I guess technically this has the chance to be just glasses. I think Dirtrack is not paying it, like not fully understanding that this can't be anything but Leapstone. But I don't know. Because I'm not even 100% confident that it 100% had to be Leapstone. I feel like that's the way the randomizer is supposed to work, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I don't remember exactly. I remember that if you find glasses or if you find both rings on a layer that guarantees something, I just don't remember if there is a logic behind it having the idea of you have full cleared that whole thing. If I remember correctly, it assumes that you checked nothing else on the layer.
Nope. It assumes
you checked
everything on the layer.
Because if that's the case, then this is a 50-50 between Leapstone and glasses then.
Yeah.
Think
about it this way. Like, let's pretend we're playing a casual seed, right?
It depends on how when it checks for escape requirements. Is it a check for escape requirements on the same layer or before the layer? That's literally it.
Because basically, if you have both gold and silver ring and then also Soul of Bat on layer 1 in a casual seed, like, just layer 0, like they're just all on the same layer, right?
Mm-hmm.
It assumes that you have Soul of Bat when you go down to the bottom of Holy Glasses check. Because Soul of Bat was available on the previous layer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then that means that whenever you go down to the Holy Glasses check,
trash.
It could be Form of Mist.
So Ren is doing this because he's on his way to Castle Keep anyways, because he just did the Olrock stuff, I'm pretty sure. So Dirtrack is skipping Olrocks?
He knows he doesn't have to do Silver Ring, so he's checking this first, turning around, killing Olrocks.
I don't think so. I think he's going to Silver. Oh, never mind. You're right. I guess I'm confused on what he's confused about. But yeah, I guess you're right. He wants to do this because it's technically a faster check and then turn around to do Olrocks. Okay.
Yeah, the only time where the solver really uses escape requirements to prevent soft locks is in situations where it knows that it's sending you into a situation without something, and that's when it's guaranteed to give you the thing that you need to get out.
Okay. So yeah, then in this case, if Durdrag is 100% aware of that, then him deciding to do gravity or Holy Glasses first makes sense. Because he's thinking to himself, I can combine all these checks together, and it's a pretty high density of checks. Versus the two that are in Caverns are kind of like spread out and slow to do. So yeah, and he's resetting it all away. So yeah, he was fully aware of the situation. Or he stumbled upon the correct decision regardless, and that preemptive save split is like, oh, thank God I did that. I think he was aware of it, and that's why he did the save split there. Because nobody save splits in that specific save. Like, I'm pretty sure I've never seen anyone use that save split for anything other than I hope I don't fail a tricky jump to get into Succubus.
Yep.
Like that. Nobody saves there. Yeah, nobody saves there to explicitly save split for. Yeah, you are correct, Crazy. He is saving Holy Symbol for absolute
Where's he going?
best. He's going to Mermaid Statue.
Yeah.
He might even do Grand Falloon before this. But
Just
even
go to fucking Holy Symbol. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't want to do it. And honestly, I don't blame him. It's technically the slowest check. The downside, though, to doing it in this order is obviously gives Ren a chance to catch up. But even then, I don't think Ren can catch up. He has to do so much of the second castle.
I don't think that Ren can catch up from this point either. My point is like, just rip off the Band-Aid, dude.
He's resetting again. Okay, so if he didn't save split, that means
Grand Falloon?
He's not doing Grand Falloon. No, there's no reason you do Grand Falloon before you do Holy Symbol in this specific situation. That would just be being stubborn at that point.
Like, I hate that check.
Yeah. Yeah, Ren is either going to find his final Vlad on the last possible step, like his last check in the game, or he's going to find it like 4 before the last check. And even then, that's a tough one. Because Durdrag's about to get glasses right now. He'll library card, and then he's on his way to the end of the game. So, yeah. He did this in order that makes sense. It's just the dramatic irony of knowing that it was here the whole time, and he was literally like 30 seconds away from being on the right track to grab it. And then he's like, well, what if I do everything else instead?
The only thing I'm happy is that he realized that Silver Ring couldn't be anything.
Yes. Yeah, that is a very strong.
I just prefer the idea of the dramatic irritation where I'm irritated that he's 30 seconds away and he just refuses to go there.
That's Randomizer for you. And yeah, Ren now, he's just now finding Soul of Bat. Meanwhile, Durdrag's in go mode. So...
Yeah, you know Ren's thought right now is...
He's like, this stupid...
Durdrag wins.
Yeah, as soon as he sees Bat here, he's thinking Durdrag wins. Because he's thinking, well, he did the skip. He got Bat immediately. And then he beat the game. And it's like, yeah, you're right, but...
But not really?
Yeah.
Yep, he paused. He paused for a minute. I saw that. To
be fair, in a weird way, I think Durdrag deciding to do creature first matters a lot. But Durdrag deciding to do not do Galamoth matters a lot here too. Because that might be enough time for... If Durdrag also did Grand Falloon, there's a world where Ren maybe catches up and it's like a much closer race. But now Durdrag doesn't have to... Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, even if Ren goes straight to creature after this, he's not winning.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because Durdrag is going to be in go mode. Well, he's in go mode now. He's going to be like one teleport away.
He gets a boner here, right?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he gets the bone here.
But there's no reason for him not to do Beelzebub, maybe with a save split if you're feeling really frisky. But I think the save split's also slower. Yeah, he's going to...
Yep.
Here's Ren's win condition. Durdrag doesn't realize he has all 5 Vlads.
True, and he goes to Galamoth. He has 0 Vlads, guys. Have you looked at his tracker?
Yeah, but have you considered that he's done the entirety of Second Castle?
He hasn't done Galamoth. Galamoth has all 5 Vlads, trust.
Both players have done the entirety of Second Castle.
I think both players are actually, they've already beaten the game and we need to catch up. Streamer, they've been done with this seed for 4 years. Wake up from your coma, please. Streamer, please. We've been trying to reach you.
They haven't updated their win yet.
Oh, look, it looks like it was an API error.
Yes. Makes sense. Makes sense.
We're going to have to call Lucy back from her vacation again.
Casually, Ren getting mixed by a station area boss, so...
It's tough, man. The boss with 0 attacks sometimes gives you trouble. It's oddly enough one of the hardest bosses in the game for some weird reason. I can't quite pinpoint exactly why. I think it's honestly the worms are so hard to see.
Yeah. Well, it's the combination of the fact that it's like the worms and getting Alucard's shield to actually make contact is really annoying.
Okay, here's a question that I wanted to know. Have we timed how fast it takes to go from Beelzebub to Doppelganger from Modified Right versus doing it just while skipping creature?
I'm going to use the term that you absolutely hate, DB. It feels faster.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I think going from
there's a world
to through the Jacko bones and everything, not going through Modified Right. I think Modified Right is slightly slower.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think there's a world where you never do Modified Right ever, outside of very niche scenarios where you're intentionally trying to skip Dop 40, like assuming you spawned next to Dop 40, right? Then there's no reason to do like that route. Instead, you would do Modified Right because you're going straight to Death and Galamoth intentionally.
Yeah. So the thought process behind the Modified Right whenever we were doing it for Spellbound was that you are doing it to maximize that you've done 7 checks in second castle. And you are technically getting deeper into the second castle faster than the person who does left side.
Yes, I think you do Modified Right specifically to counter somebody doing left side, but Ren's doing it just to get to Dop 40, and like I said, I think it's slower. It might be honestly pretty comparable, but that's a tough call. That's one of those things I would love to test one of these days. It might also depend on how much mana you have and what movement options you have, but still. Assuming full movement.
We see Dare Track figuring out the seed.
Oh, yeah. 41-43, pretty solid time, honestly.
Very good, especially for this preset. Ooh.
Yeah. And we'll see how Ren's feeling about it. Let's go up and check.
How did Durdrack win? He has no Vlads.
Oh, cheater.
He's
Relic skip.
He's banned.
Cheater.
I got hit with some pretty bad luck near the end that I thought might give it back to you, but...
Yo, GG's.
Fuck this Zakmo, then skip. Fuck this shit.
Why didn't you learn it, bro? You had like 2 months.
Because it's fucking bullshit.
Oh my god. A skip and a speedrun? Actually bullshit, you're so right.
Yeah, this is not a speedrun, this is a randomizer.
You're trying to beat it fast, what do you mean? It's fine. Surely it won't come up again.
Oh no. No, because you're gonna play Rampage.
That's what I was gonna say. Should I start the Rampage seed now?
Yes, now.
All right.
I was gonna say you don't have to worry about Ahmed on skip if you play a preset that gives you a transformation at the start.
That too, yeah. Nimble Light, you know.
Nimble Light, Cornivus, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah. Both of those are very real presets.
Well, as always, I'll give you guys some time to grab some water, do what you got to do. I'll run ads on my end, and we'll reconvene in just a little bit.
Yep.
Ren's mad. Ren's mad. But we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to run ads on the Twitch stream. But if you don't want to see the ads, you can subscribe now. Use a Prime sub. It's free to use if you got Amazon Prime. If you're watching the YouTube VOD later, you're going to see that next match starting right now. And we're back for yet another race. Durdrack wins the last one, and we see Rampage as the counter pick. To be expected, honestly, at this point. And it's not like Durdrack's like
the name Rampage.
Oh yeah, and they both start with a library card yet again, same as last time.
Yeah, and they get one at the start too, so they have 2 guaranteed right now.
Not bad. Immediately,
this is a really good starting spot.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. You get a lot of checks available to you. You get a few items that are easy to get off of enemies. A few free item checks as well. Not too bad. You can kill the balloon pods for a ton of experience, honestly, early on.
But Ren is refusing to do that.
I think they're both trying to just avoid them because obviously they're scary and they do a lot of damage, and they're instead just going to farm Jacko Bones for levels, which is also not a terrible idea. You could also do the strat where you try and kill the blue Venus Weed before spawning it in, where it has the lower HP stat. That's also an option.
Yep. It's only 100 HP. You can grind it out.
Yeah, and it's a ton of experience too. Dirtjack is checking the item. It's a combat knife. That is the item that lost him one of the seeds previously because it was a library card there. He said there ain't no way.
Combat knife is actually a really good weapon.
It is very strong, yeah.
As long as you know how to use it properly, it's really good.
Dirtjack is opting to do DOP 40 first. I think technically it's a little suboptimal because you want to try and do a couple of extra item checks before doing DOP 40 so you can have better damage. But the cave trolls might be a little scary to fight at this point.
Ren almost gets tongued, so...
Yeah, what that tongue do?
It pokes you in the back.
Yeah, no item drops so far. And Echo of Bat. Okay, Ren's doing it with a save split. Okay, if you're doing it with a save split, then I think you just don't check the items at all or kill the enemies because it's just a waste of time. Because if you're willing to reset over that, then like... Unless you get like a duplicator, I guess you would keep it, or you would reset and then farm again for the duplicator. I don't know. It's all awkward and weird at that point. But yeah, Dirtjack's been wailing on this guy for like 2 minutes straight. Finally gets the kill.
But now Dirtjack will actually be able to kill the cave trolls in like 1-2 hits.
All right, now rate Doppelganger Strip. How good is it?
It's not bad.
I like the cape.
It's not bad. Not bad.
I give it a cloth cape out of 5.
Yeah, I think Dirtjack is just trying to look for extra items here and trying to stay safe versus the guys here. Yeah, going for the heal. Doesn't get the dive kick. Takes a lot of damage though. Yeah, dive kicking off these guys is very risky just because the way dive kick hitbox is. But Dirtjack does just fine here and finds a Ring of Arcana. Not ideal. Not ideal at all.
He can't away because he spent 10 years killing Doppelganger.
Is he going to wait for his MP or is he just going to library card and say fuck it?
Honestly, I just
risk it.
Fuck it.
I mean, honestly, you didn't lose out on anything. I guess actually you lose out on the boss kill. Yeah.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
The boss kill is required in Rampage. All bosses must be killed. He's not saving before going up here. This is also a little risky. Oh, he's just opening it up before touching the save. That makes sense too. Whew.
Oh, Ren gets poisoned.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He bails! He's out!
Just leave. It is not worth it.
Yeah, I guess.
I agree with this maneuver. I agree.
Yeah, because fighting that guy while poisoned is really slow.
The reason why I would say library card right here is because you, since you don't get the kill, you want to at least get information. So he gets to see what's all here, and if he chooses to say split again,
he just resets back to the start of the scene.
Again,
yeah.
He has information.
That is true. Alucard's sword. Sadly,
really
Ren didn't get that drop. That might be worth keeping. Ren doesn't have enough MP to go for the Soul Steal because he reset all of his levels away. Oh. And a duplicator for 4K? Honestly, that might be worth resetting over. Being like, okay, I'm going to go back to the second castle and look for money before I library card.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough call, though.
Mine second castle for money. Let's go.
That is a tough call. Dirtjack is definitely staying in second castle now. I mean, he got past the difficult part, and now he has some levels under his belt. He has decent equipment. I mean, Alucard's sword is good enough, honestly. As long as you keep a level head. Yeah. He got levels under his belt so he can easily soul steal if he needs to. He's even going to go for the extra MP, which is a little risky depending on where those blue Venus Weed vines pop out of the ground, but he makes it through just fine. And yeah, getting hit by Doppelganger, it could happen to anybody, but theoretically it shouldn't. It's one of those things where I think that's 100% just tournament nerves at this point.
And here we're going to see Dirtjack. He's going to head back all the way up and fight death, which I agree with.
Yeah, as long as he can make it through here, just fine.
Sword.
Oh, I mean, you get iframes from it, so who cares? Yeah, this sword, I think it swings very quickly, so you can even do the grounded attacks versus Galmoth and be fine.
Yep. And you're invincible that entire time. It's just like Masamune. Or Osafune.
Except it costs MP.
It does cost MP, yeah. But yeah, this is a really strong start for Durdrak. I mean, second castle start has definitely proven itself to be quite a challenge, but once you get yourself going, you're usually fine.
Like, I think the second castle start is one of those options where it is universally accepted on both the racer front.
Okay, you got past the balls.
Okay.
On both the racer front and on the casual front. Casuals like it because it makes the gaming crazy hard for them at the beginning. And then like they get to see racers have the similar trouble.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Turtrak does get out of the way of the scythe drop because that does do a decent amount of damage. And doesn't really get much for it, but I mean, again, this is all progress. Bosses are required, so you're not really missing out on anything here for doing this. Okay, not bad, not bad. Just get a couple of.
If only we had dev stash turned on, so it would be 999 attack.
I mean, as long as you get a decent sword buff or like attack buff, the range on it is actually really, really strong. It has a fantastic hitbox.
Yeah.
Curse damage is not like amazing, but it's not terrible either.
Oh,
man! We got knowledge for a farm. We have to farm archers.
Okay. Archers it is.
Apparently we need to farm thornweeds too.
Yeah. Opal, okay, that's the money you need for that for the duplicator. Not bad. So Ren's not in a bad spot by any means. He's choosing to go down here because he found Leapstone early. I think this is fair because it's kind of once you find Leapstone, assuming there's no other relics on this layer, it's a 50-50 between Granfaloon and Scylla. So I think he's going towards Granfaloon right now.
All right, so Durdrak got a Axe Lord armor. Can we have a side pot for if he uses it against Akmadon or not?
Ooh, he probably does. I think he does. Assuming he makes a note of it, but anytime I see Axe Lord armor, I always think to myself, I should use that versus Aquadon. And then Aquadon shows up 20 minutes later and I've completely forgotten.
Yep.
That's sort of a tournament race I had where I killed a Karasamon and he dropped one. I was like, oh, I'm using it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's right there. Thunderbrand, a decent drop, decent find for Ren, especially because he is definitely hurting in the damage department.
Ren did find Leapstone on layer 0,
yeah.
So he's going to the 2 checks that Leapstone unlock, which is Granfaloon and Scylla.
Ooh, I mean that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say because he has Leapstone.
He's got Leapstone, but
because he wouldn't be over here otherwise. So honestly, with 69 health, yeah, you should go back and get the life max up.
Yeah, that Discus Lord, he can wallop you.
Yeah.
But he had the buff. He is guaranteed to not take damage till the next time he gets hit.
Ooh, Fëanor, that's fantastic. Honestly, very, very solid. And puts on the Mystic Pendant as well.
Yeah, that's strong.
100% agree. Yeah, just while you're in the menu. I think Fire Shield might also have higher defense than Axe Lord Shield, but regardless. Durdrak gets the bad pattern from Galamoth, but salvages it with the
Perfect Hellfire, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very convenient that it's like this exact amount of like iframes that you would need to dodge that attack.
He failed the first one, but you have 2 tries.
Okay, there we go. I mean, that makes it even better, honestly, as a strat. That it doesn't have to be that precise. You can get hit once and still go for the Hellfire and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the alternative is spamming Summon Spirit, which is probably more consistent for a lot of people because the input is like, I don't know, a little bit more automatic if you do the shortcut version. But you have the chance of like hitting Galamoth with some of the spirits, and then he can like break out of the intended like damage loop.
Yeah, I just Hellfire.
Yeah. Apparently, you could also do 2 Soul Seals, according to Major Seaman. I can believe it.
I really like the Holy Water strat that Renan used against the Granfaloon there. As Granfaloon is coming out of the ground, if you throw those Holy Waters right at the middle, you get a lot of core damage right there. So, super strong. And he finds a merman statue for his trouble.
Okay, I mean, that also makes it even better, because if that is bait, per chance, it's still possible that it's pushing him towards the correct location, which is Scylla. And Scylla is a boss anyways that you're probably going to want to do next after this. So the only downside for this route is he probably won't be doing Spike Breaker right away. But
I mean, it's a pretty decent chance that that's a progression, and you find whatever's at Holy Symbol is what progresses you.
It's possible, yeah. But it basically is like, okay, well, now you're guaranteed to find it. If you go this direction, it's one or the other. Whether it's the previous layer or if it's this next layer that just opened up. Did Durdrak not find any money? Because it looks like he
didn't find a single lick of money, no.
Well, at least he did spend some time in the shop. I hope he saw that the duplicator was in there.
And the library cards.
Not that those really matter, to be honest. Like, you get quite a few in Rampage for free. Like, I think Durdrak has 2 more in it right now because he spawned with 1 and he's found 2 so far, just throughout the seed. So
I like to point out that Durdrak only completed left side. Well,
part of left side.
Besides creature.
Yeah, left side but creature, which is honestly pretty strong.
He's got reverse library cards that he can use to get to creature.
Yep.
But he also didn't do right side, which is where archer is. So when he finds the card, he's going to have a more efficient way of getting there.
Yeah, this is very strong. I think it was the Rampage seed where Durdrak full cleared second castle initially, and that ended up like kind of hurting him in the long run because he had to do a lot of extra backtracking in the second castle, and his movement was like not as strong as it could have been throughout the second castle. I think him stopping it, I think that's where we told him to stop last time too, was Galamoth. Like just the library card of Galamoth, that's the best spot to do it. Yep. But he went from Galamoth and then backtracked, and that was when it just went all downhill from there. So great adaptation at the very least from Durdrak, because he theoretically could have also backtracked again and like done more, tried to use the warp system, because the warps are open in Rampage as well. So he could have tried to go back to the Mines Warp and do more of the second castle. Instead he said, nah, I'm out. And honestly, I agree. I think it's just the correct play here. Especially with Leapstone too, like you have progression. Or sorry, they didn't have Leapstone at that point, but still. I think it's just the right play.
Yeah, and I like also to point out that since all the warps are open, this is very reminiscent of the Aperture preset.
Yep.
Which is one of Ren's favorite presets, along with mine. I know Eldritch said yesterday nobody likes Aperture. Well, Ren and I are 2 of the people that actually like it.
I would like it a lot better if I just, if it was more consistent, you know what I mean?
Ooh, nice flea ladder into Jewel of Open.
Oh, that's huge. I mean, not really, but it feels huge. Jewel of Open really only locks one location.
Because he's going to go down there and probably just skip Grand Floon for the longest time.
When I say that nobody likes Aperture, it's because nobody who Aperture was designed for likes Aperture. That's what I mean. Aperture, it found a home, but it's not where it was intended.
So oddly enough, Scylla was not progression on this layer, but it still is a progression item because it's Silver Ring. So that's pretty silly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but because it's so close to Aperture, Ren has a very good understanding of how the open warps affect the seed.
Yeah.
So like that's how he knew to go to Grand Floon first.
Yes.
And do all this stuff because he knows that Leapstone and Colosseum are on layer 0. Another thrust sword.
Yeah, not bad.
And then, of course, we've got the eye card here, so he knows who to farm
That's
now.
The archer. And now he's thinking I did a good job not going all the way over there.
Oh, yeah. It's,
but he's picking the wrong choice here.
Yeah, it does suck because it's going to force some backtracking. And it's Form of Mist.
Yeah, he's going to have to come back down to Grand Floon instead of... But, I
mean, it's a lot of backtracking because he's going to have to cover this movement again.
What can I do for you? I'm interested in this.
I mean, the Grand Floon check is definitely a very strong 50-50. This just kind of comes up in Rampage, but this is like the worst case scenario too, because you're missing out on the thing that you need in that exact location by going. Yeah, it's just rough. And also, it's going to be weird too because you're going to find Silver Ring there, which might bait Durdrak into thinking that there's like other stuff layer 0. Like it's going to be like the other ring is available somewhere else, and that's where he finds Flight. Maybe there's definitely some weirdness by finding Silver Ring there that you can like bait yourself into for sure.
Yeah, it's very easy to overthink everything.
he picked up the iron ball. He's ready to go to the stairs.
There you go.
I love Symphony of the Night because of the attention to detail. The fact that they went through all of the trouble to program a whole-ass use item that is only useful in one location in one castle.
It does a decent job versus Galmoth as well with Duplicator, because they fall off the screen fast enough, and there's intended flight. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense, makes sense.
All right, so we have Jewel of Open and Miss. Well, Ren will find Jewel of Open relatively soon.
Yeah.
Will he attempt to go into the long spike hallway to Silver Ring?
I think he'll try it, and maybe combine Alrox's quarters along with it, potentially.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Or he'll go from Castle Keep to Hippogriff to do Spike Breaker, and then go to Alrox afterwards, yeah.
Yeah,
Since
because the shortcuts are open, and it makes sense. And you got transformation for all rocks. You're just fine, and you're going to center, going to other checks that you haven't done in a straight line.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, Durdrek's going back down. He said, "Damn, I got the 50-50 wrong," and then he's gonna find Merman statue there and be so mad. And honestly, I do not blame you.
Yeah.
The question is, do you library card at that point? Probably not. Probably doesn't save enough time. He might try and force Spike Breaker early as well. That might be one of the reasons why he preferred Scylla, is because he's thinking to himself, I can hopefully find maybe some iframes or like something along the way that makes it worth to do Spike Breaker maybe 10% easier. He found money. He found the money that he needs. That might also change his game plan where he thinks, okay, now there's a good reason to library card early so I can buy the duplicator, and then I can guarantee. That's what I would do personally, but Durdrak is way more efficient at being able to get through the spec room even without infinite iframes, so we'll see.
Meanwhile, it looks like Ren found Soul of Wolf at Fire Bat.
Yep, Soul of Wolf at Fire Bat.
Not necessary for anything, but it will make getting through the Alrox gap a little bit faster than spamming Mist.
Yeah.
And save you some MP along the way.
A lot of mana prisms in this scene.
A little bit of lateral movement now.
Yeah, and with infinite mana too, like that's not bad at all. And Durdrak is doing exactly what I thought, which is he's trying to force Spike Breaker. He has enough levels that it should be
anybody
fine.
can do it, it's him.
Yeah. Yeah, he just does the Summon Spirit method, which honestly at this point I should probably just learn.
This just looks infuriating to do. To me, like
now that I'm watching him do it, it's actually, now that I'm seeing it,
it's relatively simple.
As long as you feel comfortable doing a backdash into a Summon Spirit, yeah.
Yeah, I can chain the Summon Spirits. I just haven't worked on getting the backdash in with it.
Honestly, the hardest part is like
once I do that, I should be able to do it.
Yeah, the hardest part, honestly, is if you don't have any iframes at all. Because I know there's a version with 0 iframes that technically works, but he had a potion that lets you transition from the lower platform up to the upper platform where the little light thing is. Doing that with 0 iframe potion sounds miserable.
Yeah. And he finds a card. Final card.
That's very huge because that's backtracking that
final card, yep.
That's backtracking. Okay. Yeah,
that's also right there with Archer. It's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. And Ren's going to have to backtrack for that card at some point, which kind of helps to mitigate a little bit of the backtracking Durdrak's going to have to do. So that's not bad. And Durdrak's aware that you have to dive kick off that guy to get out of there, so it's not like a true soft lock because you can reset the room. It's just really, really slow if you end up not being able to dive kick off that guy for some reason. And speaking of skips, so this skip is totally fine, Ren. There's no problems with doing this out of logic, but all of a sudden you got to do a little bit of a front slide into a punch to get to Aquadon early, and the whole world explodes.
To be fair, Ren also complains about this one.
Oh, so true. Never mind. Next tournament is going to be a baby tournament. No skips allowed. In fact, if you do a single backdash, you have to start over from the beginning because that's not fair. Igarashi didn't intend for you to backdash. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, backdashing is banned. And holy, he's going to assume that's Final Vlad, I think. In fact, either of them could be.
Another Nova
It's not going to be shared.
Maybe?
I don't think it's going to be, but more than likely, because Mist was found early to get to Gravity Boots, right?
Yeah, true.
That makes me think that the Spike Breaker, or sorry, Silver Ring is like a lower complexity level. Spike Breaker's probably just chilling somewhere. Maybe just chilling in the second castle. But we still don't know where Bat is either. Bat could be locked behind glasses still. So I don't know. It's a weird one.
What was the heart of Vlad?
Oh, great question.
Heart that Ren just got.
That was a Silver Ring. Oh, that was
Silver Ring.
The enemy was.
Yeah, but like, which enemy is it?
Was it Nova Skeleton?
Nova Skeleton.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Oh God.
Which is yet another enemy that technically Durjak kind of was close to them, but like there's multiple Nova Skeletons. They're like
it's
right
also
Nova Skeleton.
Yeah, it's right next to where the lesser demons.
You could also get one with a reverse library card if you could just go up to the stairs room where there's normally the secret elevator in the first castle.
Plenty of places to go.
And Durjak is using the library card here, which is instead of backtracking after Merman statue. So he's probably thinking either there's a ring somewhere that I'm missing, or I'm supposed to go back there anyways, but I have money now, so I'm going to buy that duplicator first.
Yeah, and he also has Jewel of Open, so he has a way of getting there from up top.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he gets his duplicator. I think surely he has mana prisms as well.
He does.
Yeah, he's got plenty of them.
Yeah, then in that case, you don't even need to put the Mist Dependent on. You're just doing it for fun. Yeah, Buffalo Star, Mana Prism, yeah. Yeah, so 2 high power level seeds as far as damage goes. Duplicators in both.
I think Ren is in a better position, kind of. Minus the second castle bosses, which might end up being the difference maker.
It's the second castle bosses, and he has to backtrack at some point for Spikebreaker, and there's a chance that he tricks himself into not checking Spikebreaker at all because he thinks he already found Final Vlad.
Yeah.
Because that is out of the way now. He would have to backtrack for that, and he already killed the boss down there. So there's a chance where he's thinking to himself that, okay, that's just a random like location at this point because I already found Final Vlad.
Yeah, he might be trying to skip complexity. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's another... Like, unless Bat is just lying around, I don't see where he gets flight.
Yeah. Yeah, because where was power... Wait, no, flight was Leapstone into Gravity Boots.
Yeah, that's in Logic Flight.
Yeah, that was the illogical flight, yeah. Yeah, Gravity Boots was locked by Mist. Mist is by...
Ren doesn't do Minotaur and Werewolf.
Yeah, while he's here, that's interesting. His plan is to do Sagar and Gaibon first, I guess, and then make his way back up, but then that means he's skipping the Skill of Wolf location. Maybe he goes down for that and then back up, I guess. I don't know. This is an odd decision. I feel like you should, if you're going to do this route, do Minotaur and Werewolf as well. Oh, there's Spikebreaker. So now he knows what he found was not necessarily Final Vlad. Yeah. Okay. So as long as he's paying attention, he should know. So that actually kind of bails him out a little bit.
Werewolf yet either.
He doesn't have Mist yet, so that at least makes a little bit more sense.
I'm not even playing this team. I don't like it.
This is a weird one, but I feel like the open warps plus the fact that Rampage oftentimes requires you to do multiple rounds of backtracking does make seeds weird generally. And Durjak is doing the thing that I was kind of worried about, which he's thinking to himself, well, they're both equally likely to be progression, the ring versus the merman statue that I found. So I'm going to do all the layer 0 checks to make sure that I didn't miss out on gold ring somewhere. So I think he's worried about finding gold ring. And he finds a ring, but it's not the ring you think it is.
I mean it's technically made out of gold, right?
True, actually. Hold on. That is a golden ring, isn't it? It's the golden ring to rule them all, but not the gold ring.
Yeah, you're going to have to go there, buddy.
He's like, man, do I have to?
He also knows that Merman statue could just be the ring too, and that is a scary thought.
Yeah. I think he was just trying to do everything he could to prevent himself from needing to do that backtracking, but he unfortunately had to. And where the hell was Soul of Bat, by the way? I forgot that part. What?
Was it a Skill of Wolf?
Only Alchemy Lab. Yeah. Either Skill or Skill of Wolf or back card.
Okay.
Too.
What if we're thinking wrong and the final card is not Spikebreaker, but it's the one at Holy Glasses?
Oh my god. Because Echo, I think, was second castle locked, actually.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it had to have been. It was deep in the second castle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Durdrak's finally saying, all right, I'll do it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I'll do it.
I'll do the stupid check. Again. Nope, he's going.
Yeah, he's doing a merman statue.
He's going,
or holy symbol.
He's going up.
If he did merman statue
now,
first, that'd be ridiculous.
Does he use mist to get into succubus though?
That's not a terrible play, to be honest. Especially if you plan on going back up anyways. No shot. You're going from. You're doing merman statue.
No.
I think Rampage just breaks his brain. I think it breaks his brain.
This man will never go to fucking holy symbol.
Something about Rampage just completely breaks his brain. This is the second time where it's just like, I understand that you found the ring at Scylla, but you also found merman statue at friggin' Grand Falloon. If you're worried about missing
the thing you have access to, not the
symbol.
Yeah, why would you do random checks?
That you have access to, not the thing that you don't technically have access to yet.
Yeah, what? I feel like his thought process has to be, I'm trying to spike the gold ring somewhere. What? You don't even need library cards! You have infinite! You have the duplicator!
And now he has to go all the way back around. He has to go up to entrance.
He can warp back, yeah.
To the mines, and then go up.
I believe I saw somebody in the YouTube chat said that Ren takes it 3-1.
I mean, it's possible.
I mean, if this is the thought process that Durdrak goes through, then yeah.
Yeah, Ren doesn't even pick Rampage because, like, he's necessarily 100% comfortable with it. I think he's doing it he's like, well, this is my chance to tilt to Durdrak, and then, that gives me a better chance to come back in the next race, too. Oh,
Durdrak,
no.
are you going to get back up?
I think he just realized. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you just got a fucking library card to drop down again.
I think his brain died.
I think he just took a sip of water. I think he said, man, this shit sucks, and took a drink of water. Surely, right?
Oh my god. He kind of has to do succubus like this now in order to have a decent time.
Yeah, this is rough.
Just every single time that Durdrak ends up in a Rampage speed.
I don't know. I think it's, honestly, if I had to guess, it could be what we were talking about earlier with the lack of familiarity with how the seed assumes you can progress with open warps. I think that's got to be it. Because I don't know if Durdrak played much Aperture ever, and like that's like the only other preset, and there's never been like a tournament.
He never touched Aperture. I can tell you that much.
So with that in mind, I think it's honestly the reason it breaks his brain is because the logic is different. Like knowing that Leapstone locks specifically 2 locations, and only those 2 locations. It's kind of similar to how Gravity Boots locks Sword Card. That's another one that a lot of people don't think about or realize.
Oh, it's always the first one that I go to, too. Yeah. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, if I get this one, I got everybody.
Like, if I'm not in caverns and I find Gravity Boots, I'm checking the Alchemy Labs first, and then I'm checking Sword Card.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't think of that.
The 3 versus the 2 that are split.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, I think that Durdrak is realizing it. It just took him longer because of the unfamiliarity with the way that early progress goes in these seeds. So Ren, I think, just has a huge advantage because Durdrak has had to backtrack through caverns, 4 times at this point? He's seen that tile set 4 different times.
I think BizHawk is tired of pulling up that tile set. Like, he's probably gonna...
Alrighty. Oh, insult to injury gets tagged by the stupid spear guard.
Meanwhile, Ren is just he's on a warpath. Like he's clearing castle.
Oh yeah.
Another problem is if Durdrak doesn't do Succubus, he's gonna have to come here
again.
Yep.
Granted, you might want to route that in with maybe Holy Glass's location, but still. Because actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think Holy Glasses might be Final Vlad. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, because we still haven't seen that other ring.
Yeah, the other...
Or I think it's
in Second Castle.
I think it is, and I think it's a 50-50. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I think Echo is also in Second Castle.
Yeah, Echo was at
so it could be
Force of Echo.
So it could be shared complexity.
Oh, no, that's the other card.
But have you considered the Drac?
We haven't seen Ghost card. Yeah, there's still a card.
We haven't seen. I thought we saw 4 already.
Yeah, so there technically is still 1 remaining.
Gotta love the potential for split complexity, right?
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I ever experienced that. I was like, "There's no way." It's like I counted to 8 or whatever. There's no way. Where is my freaking Vlad?
I counted to 4 twice and I was fine.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and come out and say this. A lot of people think that we should just go ahead and switch the randomizer to be a procedurally generated random, right? Like where, it chooses the end before it chooses the layer before the end, and then before that, and then before that. I argue that we should probably just leave it the way that it is, because if you do a procedural generation like that, you will never end up with a split complexity seed, and those are sometimes the ones that are like the most entertaining.
Also, I guess you could force a certain number of steps at that point, right? To
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, wouldn't that also mean that if you start at the end, the number of steps is like not determined until But I guess you just force it to do.
You could literally force 15 complexity if you wanted to.
What's the advantage of that? I guess like generation time.
Just faster generation time.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then also you're losing a lot of variance as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense, yeah. Yeah, because certain, like, end locations, yeah, okay. I think I can't express it with words, but I can visualize it in my head, how that works.
It's hard to express it with words.
Yeah. Yeah, like complexity turns out to be quite complex.
If you're looking at high complexity presets, your endpoints become very homogenized. Like, you're always going to find it at either Holy Symbol or... Holy Glasses or, something like that. And it's like, that's kind of dumb. I don't like that.
Oh, Ren gets the bad ending confirmed?
Oh. Put on the Holy Sword?
Oh.
Okay, he used Power Sire in a way that didn't kill Richter. And there's Soul of Wolf for Durdrak. I mean... I don't know.
Oh
this is rough.
This is rough for Durdrak.
It's very rough.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Because Ren has essentially full cleared first castle, if I had to guess. I don't think he's left anything behind except for the Holy Glasses location. And he has access to all 4 of those enemies right now.
Yep.
So he's just missing 1 Vlad and the bosses. And he hasn't left anything in the first castle behind. Nope. So he's basically just going for... Yeah, you go to second castle, you do a boss rush, you clear everything. And then if there is still a familiar card missing, it has to be at Holy Glasses. And then you just library card to grab that. And then reverse library card back. Yeah. There's basically nothing stopping him at this point. He would have to have a major oopsie, I think.
I mean... He's not opposed to that. The other day he did get killed by the Death Desperation attack. So
that is true. That is true. Yeah, for those wondering, all up to 5 matches will be streamed today. So no matter what, we will have a winner today. We're gonna know the winner of the tournament.
And they were hoping that it was going to be a swift 3-0 because they both have work in the morning.
Uh-oh. Yeah, just go fast. I don't know. Extra incentive to go fast.
Do work, son.
I mean, I don't know who would have work in the morning. I couldn't imagine.
Also good of Ren to be fully aware that Final Vlad can still be at Holy Glasses. Or Final Familiar Card, I should say.
Yeah, Gold Ring there is the potential.
Yep. Because Ren was on his way out of the room and then stopped to go back to grab it. And I think other players who are like, well, I already have Final Card, I'm just going to go. You know, there's a chance that some people would feel that way. Also, from his perspective, he could think that that's Echo into Final Vlad as well. But because he hasn't found Echo yet.
He saw Echo at Force of Echo.
Echo is at Force. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because he reset it at the start of the. Yeah. So he's aware that it's shared layers. Yep. Boy, oh boy, isn't complexity fun?
Oh yeah. I can't wait for the final card to be at Holy Glasses.
I think the only. I'm trying to think of any way Durjak can come back into this. It would have to be he immediately goes back to the Holy Glasses location, finds the card, and then the enemy is somewhere in the second castle, and Ren wastes a ton of time backtracking because of it. But even then, the warps are open, the shortcuts are open. Like, he has reverse library cards, regular library cards. Like, he'd have to also just lose a ton of time on movement from here on out, and he's honestly schmoving. So,
yeah.
It would have to be a combination of getting unlucky and a skill issue at this point. I think Ren has a very, very solid lead.
This is definitely one of those situations where Ren is like, it is both my power and my curse to be this fast.
Honestly, if you're Durjak, you're probably not too upset about it. You're just like, man, this preset freaking sucks. I would argue that this was an avoidable situation, but, you know, it's fine. Look, I'll admit, ooh, Christogram, nice. Look, the preset's not perfect by any means, but, you know, it exists as a counter pick for a reason.
Yeah.
To be fair, when Durjak saw Merman statue there, he knows that that's the next layer higher, so he should be checking that.
He should know that it's next layer higher, but it might just be one of the things where he just doesn't give it. Honestly, he just doesn't give a shit about this preset, and he's not going to learn how to actually do it efficiently.
Honestly, there was nothing stopping Gold Ring from being at Holy Symbol.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh. There's an eye there! Get it!
You got it. You got it.
You know, it's funny to me because, like, this is the only preset that I really am thinking about leaving in the randomizer after the tournament is over. Like, we currently have all 5 of them available on the dev branch because it was intended that they be, you know, out for as long as the tournament is out. And then the others would actually be removed immediately afterwards, with Rampage TE being, or Rampage Tournament Edition being in there.
I think this is a good one to keep because without
Fleaman, he has to go back.
Before, if you tried to get a second castle start with Rampage,
it wasn't possible.
It wouldn't give you Leapstone and Gravity Boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to keep it.
If anything, I think this preset is, if you're just doing solo runs of it for fun, it's not bad. It forces you to go to different locations that you wouldn't go otherwise. The routing is very different. It's very dynamic.
Yes.
It's the most dynamic of all the presets that we have available, but dynamic also means random if from the perspective of somebody racing, because it's like, well, if there's so many options available, you just pick one and then you win, right? And then the other person that picked differently loses, which sometimes it comes down to that. But I mean, there's a clear outlier as to what happened here. That being, Durjak just didn't understand the assignment right away.
I like what Ren's doing here. He got all the farms and everything. He has to get the farm from the card he just got.
Yep. Yeah, he's just getting Fleaman and then I think his reverse library carding. Yep.
Yeah. And then, he hasn't done creature yet, so he goes there.
And then he does left
drops
side.
down, gets to the teleporter to get to Galamoth. And
very, very strong routing.
He's already, and then also he has.
Oh, God.
Scarecrow,
Look at that.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Fantastic routing. Well, Oh, and Dirtjack has to go do Succubus. Oh. It'd be like that.
That was some really fast Vlad farming right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was faster than the average farm of a regular bounty hunter seed.
Oh, yeah, just like just to get one Vlad. See, why don't players who are playing bounty hunter, why don't they simply just get the drop first try? Like, why do they keep farming? I don't understand.
I've been asking that for years. Just get it the first time, duh.
It's just like with these presets with guaranteed drops. Why am I finding luck potions? Those are unnecessary. Give me something else.
True. Same with Ring of Arcana. True.
Why am I getting a Lapis Lazuli? That could have been a Varda.
After you get a certain amount of luck, maybe it just translates to I don't know, extra damage or something. There's something you could do there.
New tracker function. You get to trade in rings for different rings.
There you go.
No, Ren did not forget that he needs to do all bosses.
No, this is GG's. We're in the cutscene right now.
Track.
We're just in the cutscene.
Although I would have preferred that he teleported and did Galamoth, then Death, then dot 40.
Yeah, that would have been slightly more efficient. Yeah, that would have been more efficient for sure. He just did in the slightly wrong order, but it's not even that big of a difference.
Reverse library card, so it's still not bad. It's just not optimal.
Yeah. Uh-oh, sword card's getting involved. He might do a little kill stealing. Oh, no. Nah, he's just there to watch.
I was about to say, don't get poisoned again. God forbid you have to you have to library card out again.
Yep. Wait, Ren, you're leaving a relic behind. What are you doing? Force of Echo.
Force of Echo. It's a Vlad. It's the 7th Vlad.
It is.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Do you have the power to wield me?
On the bright side, both players get to crash out over bullshit they hate in this tournament, so that's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Equal opportunity crash outs here on the randomizer tournament.
All right.
So I got my crash out last night. You know what I mean? So
as soon as time is called, we jump in there to listen to the crash out.
Now you're talking. Hold on. Think of the content.
Of course, we all remember the legendary crash out during the end of the last Tidbit tournament where I was literally yelling at everyone for ruining my preset.
Oh, yeah. Make a better preset. I don't know. Why were we crashing out? Who was crashing? I don't remember crashing out. I remember having a great time at the end of the tournament.
I was super mad at you and Lucy for not even engaging in Battle Mage. Like, you guys were just like, nah, fuck it. Fist and Tulkas. This is how we do it.
Yeah. I don't know. You can't get mad at the person winning. Clearly, they figured something out.
If you didn't want somebody using those items, you should have taken them out of the game.
Yeah, make it so that only the magic items exist and delete everything else. Force them to use the new spells. Well, Dirtjack's making it to the second castle at least. That's not bad. That's not bad, you know?
Yeah, I mean, have you considered that he's full cleared it yet?
Oh, hear me out. Galamoth just one-shots Ren somehow. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. And Zorlo gets his piece in. Look at that.
Ooh, 1 damage. Let's freaking go.
Get those little ones in there, boyo.
Yeah, and then reverse library card. Yeah, go for it. Whatever.
So jokes on everyone else. I have a kill switch for Ren's tracker.
Oh, there you go.
That can crash his game. About to flip the switch right now.
I hacked into his computer, and now his CPU is about to explode. Here's how Dirtjack can still win.
I'm hacking into the mainframe. We're in.
No, this is to be expected,
You're hacking
honestly.
into the mainframe. Do Bob, Dot, and Enzo have anything to do with that?
That's a reference. I just can't remember what it is.
Because what did
Is that Weird Science?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of the movie.
So
look at that. Chat loves it. Chat loves the reference. We love.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Chat.
Reboot.
I got you, chat.
So if you're Durjack, do you just run Nimble Light again, or do you risk it with a different preset? Because he did lose a Nimble Light seed last time, and then he won the other one. But I wonder how he feels about that.
I think we might actually see a Cornivus.
It's possible, yeah.
I think Cornivus is really where Drac would go with this after a loss. He saw a lot of that Nimble Light last time, and he may be kind of tired of it, and he'll go Nimble Light again.
He wants the Nimble Light to probably be the anchor, I would say.
Yeah. Like if he wins the Cornivus,
if you want Nimble Light to be the
Nimble Light finish.
If you want Nimble Light to be the anchor, I don't remember how the game theory works out. I think it tends to just be optimal to just do it immediately because you just need to get your win at some point anyways. So it's like for those that remember the iconic SFAT takes Mewtwo King to Final Destination argument. Yeah. Which is like, you're going to have to play it anyway, so get it out of the way now. And then it was like, wait, actually, you don't necessarily have to play it anyways, because he can just counter. It's the same reasoning for Durjack picking Rampage against Ren. It's like, yeah, you have to play it anyways, but then your opponent can counter pick it again. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, Recycler is definitely the counter pick that Ren prefers, even though he did lose the Recycler seed. Versus Durjack, which was what caused the reset. So I imagine if Durjack wins this, or sorry, if he wins the next one, let's say he picks Nimble Light, and then it's Recycler, Ren wins that. That means Durjack either has to run it back in Recycler or Rampage, or he has to play Cornivus anyways. So I think from this position, you probably just pick Nimble Light, and if that's the thing that you plan to anchor anyways, then you just try and win with it immediately. So we'll see. It's up to him to decide. I'm not trying to sway one way or the other. I just assume if you're going to go for that type of thing, you just do it immediately. Speaking of, let's ask him right now.
Is it that I've been so defeated? You have been
Yo, GG's.
Jeez, he's gone.
What's up?
He's gone. He went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, you're good.
I'll be right back as well.
Okay, sounds good. Well, then in that case, we're going to have to wait for that counterpick information anyways. So I guess we could just kind of chill and wait for them to come back. We got ourselves race number 3 here. Nimble Light was the counterpick from Durdrack, which makes sense, honestly. I think even the race that he lost in Nimble Light last time kind of came down to a little bit of RNG. And oh my god, Axelord armor at the start. I think that's the first time I've seen that.
Don't even keep it on. This is sacrilege.
Well, I mean, they have to do the check.
No, you just don't check the item. You just don't check the relic.
That makes sense, yeah. Interestingly enough, Ren doesn't do the wall check there and is on his way out. And Durdrack is deciding to kill Galmoth now. If you're going to do this,
I agree with Durdrack before I agree with Renogel on this.
Yes,
Galmoth
however,
is just an easier kill.
You also want to either do enough kills on these frozen halves so you can get enough level ups to make it not as bad, but you also are looking for an item or a weapon to do more damage. I think he found Luminous, which is pretty decent.
Found, Sword of Hador.
Yeah.
Sword of Hador.
Okay, that's
and then also Death is insanely hard to kill with just a single hit sword.
That is true as well. Like, unironically, Death might be a bit of a gatekeeper here. If Ren doesn't find a better weapon. Yeah, and Durdrack's doing all the item checks along the way. I fully agree. Honestly, Axelord armor might be more damage than Graham. It's possible.
And he has Barrel Circlet, so he's guaranteed to not take damage from Galmoth.
Oh, true. Yeah, Galmoth only does lightning damage, right, guys? What is...
There's Sword of Hador for Ren.
What's Ren doing? You have Barrel Circlet. It's basically free. You walk into the room and he instantly explodes, right, guys?
That's right.
Okay, gets the setup perfectly fine here. 1:30 is when the fight started. Let's keep a tab on what Durdrak's doing while Ren decides to keep going.
I got a question because I haven't tested this. Can the Axe Lord armor reach Galamoth?
100% yes. Yeah, I think it was in my video of showcasing all the ways to fight Galamoth from like 5 years ago or whatever.
Ironically, I put the Axe Lord armor on.
That's what I'm saying, because it also, if I remember correctly, the axe, the active hitbox can double hit Galamoth as he brings his face.
It hits on the way down and then when it returns.
Yes. So I think it might have been more damage to do Axe Lord armor, but nobody's going to think of that except for sickos like us, I guess. Oh, gets big tossed by the balls?
And skulls are out.
Oh! No. Holy shit. Okay. In fact, you have to do this. Yes, you have to just wing smash and hope to not die by the skulls.
Oh, and now it's even the worst attack.
That attack's, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nope.
So this is why I think Galamoth is the correct option here. He's out of food too, so he has to just kill him. Oh no! Okay, he's using the iframes from the transformation. That's actually really strong. This should. He was so close. He was like 1 or 2 hits away from getting out of that phase.
I think he was like 1 hit away.
Oh, that's brutal.
How many times do I have to say it? Galamoth first. If you start between Death and Galamoth, you go Galamoth first.
To be fair, it's been a minute and a half for Durdrak just swinging at Galamoth's face.
Well, here's the thing, because we've done this before multiple times. Even if it takes 4 minutes to kill Galamoth,
yep.
In Nimble Light, you still leave second castle at 18 minutes.
Yes. Well, not only that, the other thing too is it does technically you can come back later and it'll be faster theoretically, but it's not guaranteed by any means that you'll end up doing it faster. And there's always the awkwardness of whatever's behind Galamoth can influence your routing later on too. So you don't want to just leave the relic there behind, especially when you spawn so close to it. So generally, I think killing Galamoth, even if it takes 4 minutes, is a better decision. Because, how quickly can you get to Galamoth?
For round 2.
Like
don't get me wrong. I want to point out, I absolutely respect the skill that Ren demonstrated there in his fight with Death. Like, he was showing a lot of skill in the actual combat mechanics in SotN, right? Like, bat dashing, doing dive bats to dodge damage, all of that. He was demonstrating absolute 100% skill. Mm-hmm. But this is not the way to do it.
It took 3 minutes, 45 seconds for Durdrak to kill, which I think, honestly... Thinking about it, assuming you have Alucard Shield, Shield Rod, and infinite movement options in Nimble Light, can you even go from the teleporter in Mines to Galamoth and back in under 4 minutes? I don't know.
It might be just shy.
So ultimately, it's a wash, and you get info, and you get a boss out of the way, and you get a ton of levels too. So now Durdrak is going to have just generally better damage throughout the rest of the seed over Ren.
And that Tetris Spirit hurts right there.
Yeah.
And Durdrak just got a Graham, so he has a better sword now too.
He was using Graham versus Galamoth, but
was he? I thought he was using the Sword of Fedora.
No, he was using Graham. But still, Graham is still better than what Ren has.
No, this one went way better for Ren this time. Look at this.
Yeah, I think he just got better swings early on to lower his HP. Yeah. So when he transitioned into those 1.5, 1.75 phases, he was already done enough damage to get through them quicker, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He still has to not get hit by these attacks.
He's doing a really good job here, though. This is work here.
Phase 2 can be scary because the amount of damage he does, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. It's relatively consistent. Yeah. Death balls. He even calls them his death balls. You should respect them.
Right.
Nobody's respecting death balls.
But now we see Durdrak is doing the same fight, and he's just look at this. It's already over. It's already over, and he's caught up.
Yeah. And he's up a boss, too. I think something similar happened in the other Nimble Light race that Durdrak won, where he had chosen to do the early Beelzebub play, where he was just basically up a boss the entire run.
Yep.
The reason he's almost up a boss and caught up now is because of Ren dying early, but this time, the reason Durdrak caught up last time was because of better movement. So if Durdrak is able to execute the same way he did last time and Ren doesn't execute better, it's assumed that Durdrak is just going to take the lead on execution alone.
Yeah. And he's going to be up a boss again.
In Nimble Light, I'm of the opinion that you do Force of Echo first if you're going to do Force of Echo at all. Because there's a chance that you find Stone Sword, there's a chance that you find anything along the way while you're going through the that hallway that helps you kill Doppelganger faster. So I think it's just technically slightly suboptimal because it's not like you're going to find better movement at Doppelganger that makes Force of Echo faster.
Right.
But those are like the tiny sub-optimizations that most people, they're not even thinking of it. They're just thinking Unga Bunga me go fast, Unga Bunga speedrun, which is 100% fair. Like this is the type of preset where you want to go fast. Speaking of going fast, Durdrak is basically fully caught up because of those extra levels, by the way. So you could say, oh, Galamoth's so slow. If your plan is to go to Doppelganger 40 anyways, you can kill him faster with the levels that you get from Galamoth.
Yeah, and you kind of like guarantee that you don't die because those level ups give you more defense, more offense.
Yep.
Let's also talk about more MP so that you can do
more spells to kill things faster.
Yeah, like it's just all around better.
And both of them choosing to do both of them choosing to do Force of Echo, which I've been talking the entire tournament, the idea of skipping Force of Echo because there isn't a boss associated with it. No one's actually done it yet, but this is a seed I'd be losing 100% of the time then.
The problem with skipping Force of Echo is that if both players don't skip it and it's something, or if one player skips it and the other player doesn't and it's something, that player is guaranteed to win.
Yeah, it is kind of like gambling pretty early on.
Yeah, and it's the only check that you can skip in second castle, and skips are more potent in first castle than a preset like this.
Yeah, you're right. Also, Nimble Light, you have the best movement possible, so it mitigates any time loss from trying to do that like by skipping it anyways. So Durdrak's doing a lot of item checks.
Fumble there by Ren.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of uncharacteristic of Durdrak to even go up there towards, I think there's normally a potion in that spot or a karma coin or something random there? Regardless.
I can't remember what's there, vanilla.
Regardless, it's like, that's something I would expect out of Ren and not from Durdrak. So
I think it's a resistance potion?
It might be I don't know. There's something basically useless.
Resist Dark, I think, maybe?
Yeah. Ren goes back for a mana prism? Why? What do you need mana for in the preset that gives you free wing smashes? It's free.
I have never used a mana prism in this preset.
I don't think you ever should. The only reason you would need to is if you need to like use Mist and you're like out of MP.
Finishes creature first.
And now he is just solidly ahead.
And he has 2 Vlads.
Yep. 2 Vlads already in the first castle, in the second castle, the castle they started in first. Not bad.
Karma coin, can we get a Gamba going?
Also, I don't know if what Ren is doing is faster. This is the reason why feels faster doesn't make sense. Yes, you're pressing more buttons, but there is no way that constantly transforming and untransforming is faster than just backdashing.
I have
if
said
he
this
had
during
Mist, it would be faster, but since he doesn't have Mist, it's not.
Even then, I don't think it's faster.
I have said this during, was it Magic Mirror? It is faster to fall than to fly.
Yep.
That's right. Always, every time.
Yeah, there's a concept that I think Talik was the first to really like ingrain it in me way back in the day with just like vanilla speedruns, which is that what is your goal for each room, right? You can try and do different fancy movement tech between things because it feels faster. But if your goal is to go down, what's the fastest way to fall, like go down in the game? It's to fall. Like realistically, there's no faster way to go downwards than just falling at max speed. So you want to maximize your time in the fall state as much as possible. Even dive kicking doesn't necessarily get you to falling faster because the max speed that you get from a dive kick is the same max speed that you get from falling. And I believe the amount of time it takes you to jump and then dive kick is slower than just allowing yourself to accelerate via gravity.
Yeah, and then just free falling gives you more movement options as well.
Yes, that is true.
You always want to enter each room with a plan.
Basically, yeah. Like, long story short, entering each room with a plan is pretty overpowered. Dude, I hate it when I go for the Tetra Spirit on Darkwing Bat and I'm just ever so slightly early and the spirits just fly off into different directions. They just don't even care.
All right, now does Durdrak do right side now? They haven't found progression, so it makes sense to.
I love that tech out of the door doing the wing smash through the floor there. It's so good. Meanwhile, Renachel is going all the way around.
Honestly, yeah.
Efficiency.
Most of the time, you would assume to go around. No, if you have Soul of Bat, there's no reason to go around. What? That's very strange. Right. Also interesting that Ren doesn't decide to go first castle here. I feel like Ren normally would use this opportunity to quote-unquote grab progression in first castle early. But
yeah,
maybe it's because he hasn't found a progression relic yet in the second castle and he doesn't want to leave it behind. Maybe he feels like he needs to stay in the second castle because of everything that happened with the early death at death. I don't know. Very strange.
Excellent, tightly cornered Grav Bat there to get through the hole.
Yeah, but then messes up the next thing afterwards.
Yep.
Oh, library card?
Library card drop.
Which enemy dropped it?
Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Oh, did Durdrak not find that? Oh.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he killed any.
That's kind of a big deal.
Ren, stop killing a bunch of them. You only need like 2 max in this preset.
In this preset, yeah, you don't. There's very few opportunities for library cards to super duper save time. And the amount of time you spend farming them, honestly, probably slows you down more than they would save. Because the only way to maximize your time from a library card, funny enough, is to have very fast menus and not. Very few people actually practice the skill it takes to like sort menus efficiently and stuff like that.
I don't like how Durdrak fights Akmadon.
You do like it? You
said? I don't like how he
I don't like it. Oh.
I swear
the way that he doesn't do down slashes. Like, yeah, technically he's doing it he's doing a method that is faster, but it also gives you the potential of getting the poison clouds.
Yes.
Whereas if you do down slashes, it doesn't give you that opportunity.
I also want to point out
it's less likely.
I want to point out I have never seen an individual like get hit by the secret Cthulhu attack more than Ren. The like ice blast that goes across the screen.
Oh God, yes.
I don't know what he's doing. Like you have to be in the room
for it.
Yeah. You have to be in the room with them for a very long time for them to actually do that attack. And you have
like,
wing smashes
seeing Malachi do that downward punch. You never see Malachi do that downward punch.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's like the same. They have very similar. What's it called? Like routines, I guess to call, if you want to call it that, because they're based on the same like enemy. So that would make sense that the punch, because if I remember correctly, the Cthulhus do the punch animation when they spawn in that projectile.
They
Something
do
like that. Yeah, that makes sense. And you get trolled when they kill you. That is true. They laugh at you. They literally laugh when you die.
Yeah.
Which is honestly pretty rude.
I have seen the Cthulhu laugh once, ever.
If anything,
it's funny because even if they kill you and you get a life apple, they still do the laugh.
That is true. Yeah, they'll laugh at you even though you're in the process of getting revived. And there's Spirit Orb, basically useless.
And that also requires the fairy to actually revive you, and she hasn't done that to me twice before.
So here's where things get a little bit tricky. Ren, because he found the library card, is now in first castle before Durdrak, and we're hitting that like 15-minute mark, 16-minute mark, where it's like you're still in second castle. Do you commit to do like full clearing second castle at this point? I guess it's just Beelzebub left, right?
Yeah, he's just got bees left.
I think you save bees for last, unless you have a library card. If Durdrak has a library card this whole time, then I'll take it back. But if he's choosing to go to Beelzebub and then warp back to Castle Keep from there, that's a little bit awkward. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it's not bad because even if he doesn't, or if he doesn't do bees, then he has to backtrack through Coliseum most likely. So he just wants to get it done and over with.
That is true. Ren will have to.
Soul of Wolf.
Yeah, Ren is going to have to go to bees at some point anyway, so it's not that big of a time loss. I'm just a little bit nervous is all.
And then also, like I said, with that long Galamoth fight, he's going to be leaving Second Castle at 18 minutes.
Oh, I forgot Ren still has to do Galamoth. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's actually really awkward. Ren is saving Galamoth and Beelzebub as his last two bosses in Second Castle. They're like almost on opposite ends of each other. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit awkward. Because which one do you do first? Yeah.
Just wing smash him to death.
Yeah, you probably should have just wing smashed him to death from the beginning.
Track strats, let's go.
Make sure you chain them to get maximum hits.
Yeah, you just chain as many as possible.
There you go.
I mean, it's free damage. It's literally free.
It's free real estate.
And okay, no library card, so his plan is to use the warp to get back to Castle Keep.
Yeah, reverse entrance warp. Makes sense.
To be fair, to Ren finding the random library card, Dirtdrack should be killing those Black Panthers. I mean, you're wing smashing through anyways, and it's just free experience and free item drops. So that is a little bit of a overlook on his behalf as far as routing goes. It would make sense if you're trying to avoid like level up animations, but with anti-freeze on, no slowdown from level ups and whatnot, there's no reason not to.
So we've got Form of Mist at Soul of Wolf into Jewel of Open at Soul of Bat.
Yeah,
but have you considered that Dirtdrack full cleared Second Castle?
Not until you just brought it up right now, actually. I've never had this thought before in my life, but now that you say it out loud, yeah, Dirtdrack has full cleared Second Castle, y'all. It's finally happened.
So the only progression in Second Castle is Echo of Bat.
Ooh,
so Ren doesn't need Echo. He has it already because he has it, but like technically he knows that that's most likely where Final Card is going to be. Or Final Vlad.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just got done with Rampage.
Yeah, I think Ren is honestly much more concerned with just optimizing the boss kills as well as finding glasses at this point.
Ooh, that was so clean. Soul Wolf check was so good.
I will say one of the nice things I do like about Nimble Light, especially in a tournament setting, is at the end of the day, it is an opportunity for these players to flex their movement. So the advantage you get from having cleaner movement is a little bit amplified because you have it throughout the entirety of the run. It mitigates the like routing side of the skill that comes in with Randomizer. So it's a different like style of rando race, which is very fun.
Yeah.
So
like that's one of the reasons why I like the mobility preset that we made. Like mobility literally gives you every single movement relic at the beginning and just like go ham, dude.
Yeah.
And like so you start with full wolf, you start with Soul of Bat, and you just go ham. We see that Chrysogrim doing work there.
Yep. It definitely helps with boss fights for sure, but I mean at this point, boss fights are a time save potential for sure in this preset since you have to kill all of them, but you still also have to move between the bosses as well. So how much time are you really saving in boss kills versus like clean movement? It's one of the reasons why I've been a huge proponent. Anytime I've done rando tournaments that are strictly just randomizer, excluding the bingo tournament, obviously, of having multiple presets on display per tournament, is because it allows players to kind of pick and choose what they're strongest at, what they appreciate most about the randomizer, because there's so many different presets out there. There's so many different ways to express skill in the randomizer. There are those who are very confident in counting complexity and understanding like the locations of where relics are likely to be based off of the algorithm that the randomizer uses to distribute the relics, versus players who are much more comfortable like moving faster through the game because the movement in this game is amazing after all. So being able to see the different sides of the coin is always nice.
Yeah. And I think that's the reason why I choose it for Tidbit as well, because it's like, you know, the reason why I chose the stage selection or the preset selection method off of the Smash Brothers stage selection method is because it's like it fits. It just works.
I mean, that's where I stole the idea from as well. So like it does just, why would you not use the system that was created at this point 2007 I think is when they first started implementing it.
Yes.
And it's been used ever since. Like it's just a good system.
Like, I'm going to go for the tried and true systems when it comes to organization of tournaments. Like,
I think it also helps break up the monotony of like single preset tournaments, because we've had many of those over the course of Symphony of the Night's tournament time. I mean, we've been running tournaments for the Rando since it came out, basically. So 2019.
Yeah, we remember the Spellbound tournament where everybody was losing their minds.
Yeah, and it's obviously running an online randomizer race tournament like will take more time than just running a single day or a weekend tournament for like a fighting game or something like that. Like the games last over an hour long oftentimes versus like a set in a fighting game which takes like 4 minutes at most.
Yeah.
So because it takes so long, you end up playing a lot of the game, and if it's just the same thing every time, people it doesn't matter how good the preset is, people are gonna get tired of it.
Lycanthrope at the end of the Lycanthrope tournament, nobody played Lycanthrope for 2 months,
and it's still one of the best presets too.
Lycanthrope is considered the best preset.
I mean,
and people did not want to see Lycanthrope for the longest time.
It's true. But after a while, I would say the number of people that are down to play Lycanthrope at any given time is still pretty high, but it's not like people are...
I mean, even during this tournament, if I called a race after this was over for Lycanthrope, I guarantee you I would have at least 3 racers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, why not? I mean, Cornivus, oddly enough, one of the lesser picked presets in this tournament, still, like, it's based off of Lycanthrope because Lycanthrope is so beloved. But like you said, even after the tournament is over, people are kind of like tired of it at that point.
Right.
Okay, so I haven't been paying 100% attention. Do we know where Rib is? Because Durdrak does have Rib where
Rib was it was in Castle Keep.
Okay, so Ren hasn't done the keep checks, which makes sense because he library carded and he's saving that probably for last. He wants to wait until he gets glasses first, or he's on his way to do it right now.
A ring at Silver Ring. I would be worried that that's where. Actually, I think that's kind of has to be vanilla glasses.
I think that has to be Tooth.
Situation.
Yeah.
Tooth or
no,
vanilla?
That has to be vanilla glasses because only thing in Second Castle was Echo, and that most likely will lead to Final Vlad.
Or it's going to be Mermaid Statue into Final Vlad.
Yeah. So I would think that it's going to be a vanilla Holy Glasses situation.
Well, in that case, you don't need to go to Holy Glass. Well, you do need to go to Holy Glasses so you can escape. But
another thing to talk about, since we're here glazing the SotN Randomizer, I mean, we're watching a SotN Randomizer tournament, might as well. The other thing I really appreciate about the SotN Rando as a competitive outlet for races is because we use a standardized complexity system, there is actual ways that you can normalize certain locations. For example, we know that like, oh, I can do this thing out of logic, which means I can go deeper into the solution of the seed faster than somebody else who might not do that out of logic check, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of skill that comes into understanding how the randomizer picks different locations, and that only exists because there is complexity in the rando, and we know what the number it is that we're looking for at any given time. Theoretically, there's a chance that it could always be slightly higher than that number, but it still doesn't like throw off players that often.
Right.
If anything, the Second Castle start is the kind of both is an addition to that system as well as like an extra wrench in that system for a lot of players where they'll struggle to understand which step they're on because they start in second castle. Second castle is normally assumed to be locked behind holy glasses in flight. So it's like anything you find in second castle you have to keep in the back of your mind is like higher up in the chain, but you don't know exactly what number in the chain link it is.
I'm interested in this.
Right.
So I think it adds extra skill expression for sure, but it is also more difficult to 100% calculate on the fly. And in a preset like this, where you're constantly going, it's hard to remember absolutely every location of where you found different relics. And oftentimes it just comes down to like go to the highest complexity I have available and just hope and pray from there, which also works out just fine most of the time.
Is it just me? And maybe you guys have some better experience at it than I do, because, like, keep in mind, this is the only randomizer I play besides maybe Bloodstained on occasion. Mm-hmm. But, like, you know, you look at Link to the Past Rando, you look at Ocarina of Time Rando, and those kinds of things. I feel like SotN still moves faster as a randomizer than most of those other randomizers.
I think it's the game itself is the limiting factor. It's the Symphony of the Night is a game that when you unlock movement in this game, the movement you get is very, very smooth. Obviously, Soul of Bat being as overpowered as it is both a blessing and a curse for randomizer. Where I think other games, the movement options you get are a little bit clunkier or are unintended. Things like bomb sliding, for example, like Hessing in the
bomb sliding.
Yeah, all that stuff is like not intended, but is obviously very fast if you're able to do it. I think that goes a long way.
A lot of Legend of Zelda's randomizers movement options are very weird. Like, was it Wind Waker has that swimming one?
Super Swim, yeah.
Technically is the fastest movement I've ever seen, but it is very hard to control.
Yeah, I've never seen a rando race for Wind Waker, but I imagine they probably banned Super Swim because of how stupid it is, or at least manual Super Swim. I would
some
say.
Settings that require it, but I'm not sure.
Non-manual Super Swims make sense because that requires a specific item to unlock. You have to get the Wind Waker to get storage to then do it. But doing it just manually with pause buffers is ridiculous. Like, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like the wobbling of speedrunning.
It would be like, wobbling if you had to do it at like.
It's like I was talking to somebody random on Twitch who was doing a casual seed, and I was like giving him hints like, okay, this is what this unlocked and everything. And he's like, and then he was talking about I was gonna do Ocarina of Time randomizer, but Ocarina of Time can be insanely complex and a lot of stuff to do, and it's a very long one.
Yeah.
Whereas SotN, a casual playthrough is maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not a time sink, and everything is accessible. It's easy to understand.
Here we see Renachel actually found the 5th Vlad. It was at Succubus.
Second Castle's Final Vlads?
Yeah. Second Castle was the final Vlads.
That is a good point. Mash brings up that the starting point for SotN Rando is like a little bit easier to get into than those other games. Like you were talking about with Ocarina of Time Rando, there's just more checks to learn. Where SotN, because we limit things to major locations, means that there's so much less that you need to actually know in order to complete a SotN Rando. Which also limits the amount of time that these randos take, which also limits the amount that you actually have to learn to get into it. Like, there's a lot going on that makes it like easier to get into. Also,
Why
I wanted
did you go back for Merman?
I was about to ask that.
Because we still need to find glasses.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like
you can't skip something.
Yeah.
You can't skip something right now because you need glasses.
I assumed Ren was just killing bosses, but you're right. Yeah, he still needs glasses.
Ren's actually in a decent spot if it wasn't for Galamoth.
This is why we need Crazy here.
It's because I understand the mindset of these people because I play with them constantly.
That is true, yeah.
Are you saying that I am not close enough to the community?
That's what I'm saying. And
I'd be curious to see
the community. I'm going to kick you out of this voice channel.
I was going to say, I'm curious to see who has the most amount of race time out of everybody this year. If Crazy's not number one, if not number two.
Ren.
I think Ren has me beat. Ren always has me beat.
If anything, you're number two, though. I would have to assume because you're always playing.
Like if Ren is 100%, I'm like 98.
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense. But it goes to show how active races have been this last year, which is very nice.
I like how active our community is. Like, you look at other communities. Like, I recently dipped into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance modding community, and like they've got a forum out there, but all the links are dead. And everything's gone. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this was a game where you created an entire community around modding this game, and you have these really great mods, but then like your community is completely dead. And Symphony of the Night, we keep it real. Like, we keep this alive, and I love it.
I mean, yeah, I think the biggest thing that has happened for the community in the last like 4 years was honestly the handoff from everything being hosted, or the handoff of SotN.io, the website that Mouse originally created, and said, okay, I'll let the people who are actively working on it continue to use the same infrastructure. Versus, I feel like a lot of the times when the head of a specific project is like, okay, I'm done with this now, it kind of just like goes into decay at that point.
Yeah.
So.
And like, it doesn't matter how good the original product was, if it's allowed to deprecate like that, it's kind of like, okay, well.
I mean, that's the same reason why you guys are like focusing in on the Relic tracker, where it's like the Relic tracker was originally designed in 2019 and was updated for a couple of years. And now it's like, it still gets updated, but not nearly, it doesn't solve the same problems it used to. And the way the randomizer is now is different than it was a couple of years ago. So it's harder to continue to patch it in that way. So it's like, okay, well, we'll start over and make one that works a little bit better with what the randomizer is now.
All right, to add some commentary on what's going on right now, Ren did not go to Spikebreaker.
He just skipped it. Yeah, he completely.
And it's because he saw Echo in Second Castle, and he knows it can't be rings, and he has all 5 Vlads.
Oh,
yeah.
It can't be like the ring into Holy Glasses. He knows that whatever's at Spikebreaker is nothing.
Yes, and because he found Merman statue where he did, I think he's going there immediately, to try and find glasses. Yeah, good call.
Yeah. On the note of the tracker, though, Lucy was she came back from vacation for like today, and she was able to get a build of the tracker going from the repo, so we can technically fork the tracker as it exists, and if we put some effort into it, we can just adopt it and start working on a different branch and actually just update the old one.
So the thing that I'm going to be doing, most likely starting tomorrow, is trying to solve the main problem with the tracker, which is that it doesn't detect the presets properly. So
there's Silver Ring.
I've already got a fix for it with my Lewis script, so I should just be able to, fork it over into that tool, and then that should solve the main problem with the tracker.
Yeah, Dirtrack did the same thing where he was about to leave the room, and he was like, "Wait, I actually need that." So Ren finds Silver Ring at the Holy Symbol location, is probably on his way to Holy Glasses. Funny enough, I think it might be faster if you're going to Holy Glasses to just backtrack from the caverns, but it's probably close.
Probably.
Regardless, that's like 100% chance that that's Glasses there. So that means that Dirtrack also is not that far behind, because he just found a mermaid statue and is on his way to... Oh, just kidding. He wants to try... he hasn't done
he still has to go down there regardless, but he should know to not check Spikebreaker because it's at a higher location than where Glasses can be.
If he does do Spikebreaker, I'm going to just assume that Dirtrack just hates the ferryman. Like, they're beefing, apparently, because he refuses to talk to him.
What's going to happen is... I know Dirtrack's thought process is like, I should know that this is nothing. And he's most likely not thinking about it.
Yep.
So I'm just going to check it because I need to be thorough, and I don't want to leave anything to chance.
Meanwhile, Doozy Zood says, "How do I get to Fork Blades?" And I only have to ask, have you tried Italian?
I mean, it's very easy. It doesn't take a lot of effort.
We are forgetting that Durdrak did full clear second castle. You guys are right. My bad. I forgot. Yeah. So Durdrak obviously instantly wins because he full cleared second castle.
I mean,
I still think
Ren does have a Beelzebub
has...
Galaboth split that he needs to resolve, right?
Yes.
Like he's got a 7-10 in that particular split of bosses where he's just going to have to pick them both up. Yep. And Durdrak is on his heels, basically, just grabbing the extras.
Honestly, if it was one or the other in this exact scenario, I think Ren would have the advantage. But the fact that it's both is pretty rough, actually.
Yeah.
Durdrak library.
Durdrak does skip Spike Breaker. He knows it has to be nothing.
Okay.
So
I guess his thought process is it's faster to library card to get to Merman Statue or to Holy Symbol than it is to backtrack. I think that might be correct, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
That is another fun part about SotN Rando is I feel like library cards is such a unique part of each Rando seed where it completely changes the decision making that you have at any given time. And it's like we've seen matches come down to do I try and save my library card for later and try and get as much value out of it, or is it better to use it early when I know I can get some value out of it and maybe I find more later? Like it's a very interesting dynamic that I feel like a lot of games don't have.
Yeah, it's like with Bounty Hunter. People were thinking that the fastest thing to do would be to check Cuba Zoe, then check Spirit Orb, then library card. When technically it is faster to library card immediately, because by the time you get done with all that's going to Spirit Orb and then library carding, you take approximately like 6 or 7 minutes. If you library card immediately and then do all those checks and then teleport to entrance and get Spirit Orb, it's like 3 minutes.
So here's where the race gets very intense. One, Durdrak's movement to get into the caverns, I didn't point it out in the moment, but it was very, very clean. But
oh god, yeah.
This is now a race between can Ren kill Trio, Beelzebub, and Galamoth before Durdrak gets Holy Glasses and gets to second castle. And honestly, that's a tough one.
It's close.
It's close.
Floating Alucard?
This guy's doing glitches in my tournament. Somebody ban him, please. Stop this man. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is really tough. I still think Durdrak wins this. It's just...
It's going to be close, for sure, but I think Durdrak has a slight advantage. Funny enough, because he did Galamoth and Beelzebub before leaving. Is he going to library card?
No, don't library card. No. I still think it's faster.
I think it's faster to skip the... At the very least, Ren also did this, so it's not like he's losing time for doing it in a weird way. He just had a potential to save more time. But again, I think it is close. I think if anything, I think it's close because of fast core specifically. If we were on standard core, ain't no way.
Ren goes to Galamoth first. That is slightly more efficient than doing it the other way.
I think this is correct. You do Galamoth first, then you go to reverse entrance, do Beelzebub, and then on the way back you do Trio, and then you're done.
This is a super efficient route for what he has to do.
Yes, but this should be glasses for Durdrak in like what, a few minutes at most, maybe like 2 minutes.
Minute and a half.
Yeah,
1 minute and 20.
And then he has library cards, and then he gets the second castle. So can Ren kill 2 bosses in the amount of time it takes Durdrak to get glasses and then go to second castle? I don't know. Wait, does Durdrak not have more mana?
What?
Ooh.
Why did he waste all his mana using Wolf when Bat is free?
Because in that hallway, Wolf is faster.
I guess that does make sense.
It's free.
Yeah. No. I think that is correct. It's just that when you have literally 0 mana, you can't transform into Bat. I think the game just locks you from it. So he was just like avoiding transforming for like a couple of seconds because of that, which is pretty unfortunate, honestly.
I wouldn't even risk it and just use Bat.
I think Durdrak's trying to push his movement to the absolute limit because he doesn't want to lose this race because he knows how difficult it is to come back on Ren's counterpick. So when you win the first race, you want to basically win all of your counterpicks from there. So,
yep.
Because Ren knows that he's going to have to win on Durdrak's counterpick at some point anyways. So If he gets the win now, that's obviously great, but that does put Durdrak in a weird position where like this is his best counter pick, and it's not even like it's not nearly as potent as Rampage is for Ren. Like Ren is 10,000 times more comfortable. So.
Where are you going, man?
He's going entrance.
Oh. No, he's
going center. He's going center.
Oh, this is actually fine too. Yeah. Actually, this might be better than entrance.
Because he doesn't have the entrance one because he didn't go that far. Because if he went that far, he wouldn't need it.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. No, this is 100% the correct play because this is the route you do in all bosses basically from here, which is very efficient. So this is actually going to be very close, but I think Durdrak just barely edges it out.
Yeah, because all Durdrak has to do is go back to the second castle.
He does have to save Richter. Actually, hold on, wait. And also, I think Ren has better damage, right? Because I don't know if Durdrak has the Chrysogrim, right? Am I misremembering?
Durdrak has Chrysogrim.
Oh, then never mind. Okay, that helps a lot, actually.
It's going to be close.
Yeah,
actually, it's going to be very close. I wouldn't be surprised if the winner wins by like 10 seconds.
You know what this may be? This may actually be a Chrysogrim difference. Keep in mind, when Durdrak cleared second castle, he didn't have the Chrysogrim. So he spent a lot more time on these bosses than Renan is doing. And so this may actually be a matter of combat.
Actually, wait, yeah, Ren wins this.
Ren is in a better spot.
Wait, Ren is actually winning.
Has a teleporter animation.
Yeah. And Ren's killing Beelzebub right now. I think you're right. I think this was a Chrysogrim difference. Yeah, because Ren is like, what is that? 4-5 rooms away from the end of the game where Durdrak has to go through a couple of rooms and a teleporter. Yeah. Damn, that's insane.
This is also a difference. Like, if he didn't use a library card to...
And the bonk, it hurts.
Every little movement mistake from here is like super potent. Yeah, that damage there probably doesn't matter, but it could add up. Dropping a wing smash there could add up. This is how Durdrak gets back into this. I think Ren still has it, but yeah, I didn't realize how much time going between castles was going to take. Wow.
What a wild seed. No lie.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is mainly on those library cards Durdrak did. I think it would have been,
to be fair,
a lot of seconds on his favor if he didn't use them.
Yeah, Ren did essentially the same thing. So I think it's a combination of that and the fact that the Chrysogrim was used more often in those boss fights, and Durdrak had slower fights. To be fair, Ren got to... Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. But very, very close regardless.
Like, if Ren gets knocked around by these bosses, which you have a Chrysogrim, very unlikely. But if he does get knocked around during these fights, it could make the difference, but I don't think that it slows him down.
No, I probably shouldn't, depending on how quickly he clears. Yeah, if Shaft got above his head, there's a chance, but I doubt it. Yeah, at this point, it's basically GG's. Wow. Dragon Helm is not going to make up the difference, no, sadly.
No, it would take a lot.
Yeah, I think people really underestimate
Dragon Helm only has Dracula's defense. Dracula's defense is 20.
Yeah.
It only has it down to 10. That's not enough of a difference.
Yeah,
that only adds 10 damage.
And not only that, people really underestimate how much time it takes for this animation for Shaft to die and then to spawn in the Dracula fight. And
there
skip
it
the
is.
cutscenes and whatnot. Yeah.
Bora.
Insanely close race. Basically, very similar thing happened last time too, where Durdrak he lost on his counter pick, he ran it back, and I imagine he's going to do the same thing again. So either we see a repeat of last night, or we're going to see Ren take it 3-1, like he said he wanted to.
This was a really close race, though. Super good.
Yeah, let's get in there and see if we're correct in our prediction.
Nothing.
What the hell?
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
It was close. I think it came down to damage on bosses.
Damage on bosses. The fact that Renon killed the same bosses that Drac did, but with a Chrysogrim instead of a Ram.
He didn't stay.
No, I stay. I stay. I just killed 3 bosses with the Chrysogrim in the second castle.
Yeah, I think it literally came down to that.
Bosses matter.
Yeah.
Did you with it?
Galamoth,
trio.
Trio, and Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Galamoth, Trio, and Beelzebub. But
And all 3 of them are the ones that take the longest.
That is the difference for sure.
Okay, but I died to death. I lost 3 minutes.
Well, I lost 3 minutes doing Galamoth.
Okay,
Yeah, that is, yeah.
We're equal. We're
Yep.
equal. Okay, we're equal. That's not my Chrysogrim. Oh my god, this is so bullshit. Why 2 rings have to be a fucking high complex locations? Why?
No reasons.
Why?
It's all right.
Because I'm not going to block
Can somebody on this Discord ban Dragon Bleeds from Generate Seeds, please?
No, let's ban the person who owns the bot that generates the
God.
seeds.
Speaking of generating
Why
seeds.
am I banned? Let's ban the person who programmed the bot. Swarm.
True, yeah. Swarm is banned from this tournament, that's for sure, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Speaking of seeds, what preset are we playing, Durdrak?
Do it again.
I figured as much.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same as yesterday, and if I lose, it's gonna be recycled, the last one.
Fair enough. That makes sense to me.
Round and round and round she
Go
goes.
to the bathroom.
Of course,
We're never going to see Cordovis in this seed.
It's fine. All right. As always, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. It's either going the distance yet again, or we are ending in this next race here. Congratulations to Ren for winning that race. Stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, you should be seeing that next race right about now. Let's do the thing. We are here with race number 4. Ren on tournament point as he was yesterday, but that does not mean it is over by any means. We'll see if Durdrak's able to bring it back the same way he did last time, or if Ren is going to take it all here. And we see Silver Ring as the starting little relic here.
I'd like to point out before anything else, the splash screen for this seed said "Rest in peace, Scott." Rest in peace to my brother.
Rest in peace, Scott.
Salutes in chat.
We have a diamond here at the start, and Tulkas is one of the starting weapons here. Much better than the short sword, I will say. Mormagil is also a weapon, quite a bit better, generally speaking.
Diamond, let's go.
A duplicator drop as well. This is these seeds have been very high power, I will say.
Durdrak can't be mad now.
Yeah. Oh man, and also
he got a javelin as well. So
okay, not bad, not bad. And now the question is, how much of the second castle are you going to do?
All of it.
I mean, full clearing second castle. Many a times, people have said in, I believe, my chat room, how good that is. Durdrak's not using the Tulkas. Why? Why not use the Tulkas? It's so good. It's so much stronger than Mormagil, surely, right?
Especially against the bat.
I mean, he is able to clear first, but that doesn't necessarily mean much if he continues to use it on all the other bosses going forward. Because I think the only reason
not checking the items in the walls with a duplicator in your pocket.
Oh, Durdrak's going back for the javelin. He's like, damn it, I left the javelin behind, and I know that's going to be faster, so I'm just going to grab it. And is he going towards first castle? Is he saying, nah, I'll do the second castle later? There's no reason to do it now?
I mean, the crash out was pretty hard. He was dead. Like, he was not happy with the fact that he missed killing Galamoth faster.
Oh, man. You know...
I mean, well, he's got Buffalo Star javelins now. I think it's,
he can kill just about anything as fast as humanly possible now.
I mean, if that's the thing that he was worried about as far as doing things faster, I think... Yeah, he does not have much to complain about. I was going to bring it up, too. It's like, yes, he killed Galamoth slower, but theoretically, he could have done it ever so slightly faster. Specifically, like we said at the start of the seed, Axlor armor has better damage and has the potential to double hit. There's always the potential to also double hit with a double hitting sword by doing jump slashes versus Galamoth, but it is riskier. And Durdrak has yet to do it at all in this tournament. I've been implementing it.
He's doing left side.
Yeah, he is doing left side as well. Yeah, that is important to point out, which is very different from Ren's plan here. I imagine Durdrak is probably saving right side for later, which again, I think that's a strat that we've seen a couple of times in this tournament, and it does play out pretty well, generally speaking. Depending on what you save.
I saw Masamune on the screen.
Yeah, Masamune as well. I mean, Masamune is great, don't get me wrong, but I mean, Buffalo Stars, javelins, yeah.
But
Duplicator's just too powerful.
Hadouken.
And Ren's opting not to use the Duplicator. We know he got one, right? I'm not making that up.
100% got one.
So he either
just doesn't have any throwables for it, I think, because he didn't pick up the javelin. I don't think
he picked up the javelin. And he didn't go to the what's it called? To do the
reverse attic.
Yeah, reverse attic. And the fact that both of the fights that Ren just did were familiar cards does also spell slight inefficiency potentially in the future. Because if Durdrak comes back later and is in go mode as far as Vlad relics goes, he doesn't have to wait for those relics to spawn in. Where if Ren commits to full clearing the second castle, he is going to commit to seeing all those relics spawn in. That is like a tiny optimization, but like the last seed was determined by like what, 30 seconds? Like each relic spawn in is like 5 seconds, so.
Oh my god. Really?
And a Chrysogrim, yeah.
Oh my god.
I love how the randomizer's like, oh, you didn't get a Chrysogrim last time, Durdrak? Here you go. Nice crash out, by the way.
Last time. He bought it.
Oh, it's like, but he got it early, is what I'm saying. Like, oh, you want an early Chrysogrim? Here you go.
Holy shit. Now you can use Chrysogrim Buffalo Star. It's even better.
Yeah, it is better than Javelin on most bosses, yeah.
Oh, wow. Turns out 3 hits is better than 1.
Wow. Very much wow.
Such wow.
Very much, very such.
Very damage.
I mean, this is by no means over, obviously, but this is a very strong start for Durdrak as far as damage goes, because, like, look at these boss fights that Ren's dealing with right now. Freaking Ralph over here bullying him. Barely got Sypha down in a single special attack. And damn, the zoning, bro. This is straight up how they got the inspiration to make Richter and Smash Brothers. They're like, what if we created a character that only threw projectiles?
Yeah, exactly.
Ralph is the ultimate Shoto.
He really is.
Yeah. Oh my god! And using the Masamune against Doppelganger here, peak.
That's huge.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
And yeah, again, right side has yet to provide a single progression relic. Meanwhile, if Durdrak doesn't commit to full clearing, but just gets one thing on left side, that makes his route so much better. I mean, even a Vlad relic is huge here. Because I imagine if you commit to left side, you're not doing it in a way that, like, you don't full clear second castle by doing left side, because it just ends up being slightly inefficient, I feel like, unless you find, even with library cards, I don't know, actually, which side is faster if you commit to full clearing from there. But, I don't know. The vibes are off for Durdrak to actually commit to full clearing.
This is... Good God.
This is 100%. Like, you do left side, and then you leave.
Yeah.
And just give up on it.
Ren seems to be skipping bees yet again. I guess Ren is just not a fan of going to Beelzebub without the Jewel of Open, which is fair.
If you're doing right side, you full clear, I say. But...
And then do modified right or something. I don't know. Like, you commit to something, I guess. But is Ren going to go all the way to... He's going all the way to creature?
You go to creature, but not bees?
I mean... The time difference or the time total spent in second castle is probably close to similar. Maybe it's slightly less efficient, but then it just comes down to like where the relics actually are that you're looking for. I don't know. It's not necessarily the wrong play in hindsight, but I think in regards to efficiency, it's technically the incorrect play.
Look at this, just melting down.
Oh yeah. Did Ren
those hits with the javelin?
Did Ren not grab the pot that
he
had
went
the
to
Chrysogrim?
hit it, but he missed it.
Oh no shot! He misses the Chrysogrim here. There's no
Tooth
way.
of Vlad?
Oh my god! Is this shit scripted? Hold on.
It has to be.
Next. This shit's scripted like pro wrestling.
The fucking fist of tokens.
Oh my god! Yeah, everybody watching at home is thinking like, wow, I can't believe what's happening next. It's like, no, we've scripted this from the beginning. It was all a ruse.
That crash out wasn't real. It was fake.
It wasn't even on stream. But they're so committed to the bit that they're willing to crash out that way. Of course. Oh my God. I mean, we might just be seeing a repeat of yesterday, and it might come down to Recycler, because Dirt Track is doing very, very well so far. Granted, again, it's still early on. There is still potential for Ren to skip the exact right thing exactly when he needs to, because, I mean, Dirt Track, his game plan has been to do as many checks as quickly as possible up to this point, saying, I will rely on my movement to try and win out here. But I mean, I missed the crash out, but if the crash out was legendary, as you claim it was, it's possible that he said, fuck it, I'm going to do something completely ridiculous now because I hate this randomizer, I hate this tournament, I hate everyone, I'm just going to fucking fuel my gameplay via hate. Let it fuel you.
I love the Javelin versus Galamoth. It hits so many times.
It is nice, yeah. Javelin's great versus Galamoth. It's great versus some sections of Shaft and Dracula, yeah. When Shaft's moving like across to the right, and it's form of mist. He's not library carding out, so he doesn't have the library card. So the question is, does he commit to more of the second castle, or is he going to get the warp and then go to first castle?
No, I think he leaves. There's no reason to do left side if you're not skipping the entirety of right side until second castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get progression. He's going to hope that he gets slightly better stuff than just a Javelin. Maybe he gets double Buffalo Star or something.
Yeah.
And then he's going to come back. Oh, what a beautiful hit on those bats.
Whereas it looks like Ren here is committing to full clearing outside of Beelzebub. Which means he's going to have to go back to the... Yeah, he's going to have to go back to the right side at some point anyways. Unless his plan is to do like a left side into kill Galamoth, into kill Beelzebub, and then warp to Castle Keep from... I don't know. That's like very strange.
That's just inefficient. You just go straight to bees.
Yeah, unless he's trying to save bees for later for some specific reason that we're not aware of.
Oh, here we go.
Dirtrex goes the right side?
That's interesting.
So he's doing the all bosses route, which theoretically is the fastest route through the second castle, specifically if you end the game at Beelzebub. If you end the game once you've killed all bosses, which is Beelzebub is the second to last boss in the game, excluding Shaft. So in a way, this is a very efficient route, but I don't see it as efficient when your goal is to full clear. I guess theoretically, maybe the thought process is Beelzebub as the last boss is closer to a teleporter than Galamoth is as a last boss, and I'm hoping to find a library card.
Have the same backtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think he's
actually you have
find the library
you have more movement that way.
Yeah, and like you could do all of this later once you're like ending the game. The only thing you're finding here is at most Vlad relics to give you information on the seed, because you already found Mist too. So like, what are the odds that there's multiple progression relics behind Holy Glasses? I don't know.
Dirtrex also has to skip the center teleporter in favor of the keep or the entrance one.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Maybe he's doing the same thing as Ren and is leaving bees for last, or maybe his thought process is, I'm going to do these checks, go to the center teleporter right after Akmadon, and then teleport back to Castle Keep and leave bees in trio, which is also not necessarily a terrible idea. That's a very similar idea to what Ren did, except in fact Ren might be doing exactly that type of idea as well, because it looks like he's skipping Galamoth. He's like, my damage isn't great, I'm going to leave now.
Skips the high potion, doesn't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he already has a potion in his inventory, so he's fine.
Yeah, Ren is going to first castle, but Dirtrex is staying. Okay, so he's going to commit to full clearing it then, it seems like. Because I don't see a world where you...
weird split.
Yeah, because if you're going to full clear, I feel like right side tends to be better in the... I don't know. Granted, so long as Dirtrex kills Beelzebub, he technically did it in a more efficient way, even if it's not 100% more efficient than what Ren did, but...
Ooh, that 2-frame window! Ugh.
Is Ren going back now that he has Buffalo Stars? He said, my damage is good enough, now I'm going to go back for it? That's... What?
So weird. That's wasting movement.
But he's using Maulblung's sword with what? He thinks that the Medusa shield is good enough, but not throwing stars? I'm so confused. And Durdrak's turning around. Oh, he has to turn around, actually, because he doesn't have jewel.
Have you not considered the fact that Ren is throwing?
He wants more content.
He wants game 5.
Yeah, he wants game 5.
Wants game 5.
Even though he works in the morning or whatever. Oh my god.
It's also possible that Ren realizes, just like last time, that Drac could just flat out win this on execution alone. And so he's betting on that, and he's just trying to have a little bit of fun, relax the fingers, unstress the brain.
No, I don't know. I don't think there's a world where a tournament, a serious competitive tournament player thinks to themselves, I am one win away from winning the entire tournament. I'm going to throw... Now? I don't think so. I think he thinks this is his best option. I think he was genuinely saving Galamoth for later because he wanted better damage, and then he found one thing that in his mind was better damage, and he's going back for it. Also, another duplicator dropped by the Bitterflies. What the fuck is the seed?
No, Ren 100% has one. I saw him pick it up.
Oh, he has the duplicator. I saw him pick it up as well.
Yeah,
he has a duplicator.
He
100%
has the duplicator.
Either
he just hasn't used it.
Yeah, he's either choosing not to use it or he forgore, which, I mean, forgore is very strong. This is the slowest way to kill Galamoth, by the way. Because, like, yes, the Medusa shield does damage, but most of the time it's doing unoptimal damage. Also, what the fuck is Goldring doing there? Holy shit, this seed is ridiculous.
So Durdrak not punished?
What? Not punished.
Have you considered full clearing first cast or second cast?
Oh my god, you're so right. Durdrak full cleared second castle. He has to win now. Oh my god.
And he has fast combat, and he has the execution.
I mean, he melted Galamoth versus Ren fucks it up because he waits too long, but it's enough to kill. What the f? Oh my god.
My god.
He does not deserve that kill. He does not deserve that. Ren fucked up 10,000%. He got bailed out. Holy shit.
Oh my god. My brain hurts.
What is Crazy for Blade saying? Ren is a lucky bastard?
This is actually really bad, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, we are in a situation where Durdrak either did the play of the game or has completely fucked himself because he has both rings, and if he goes down there and it's nothing, he gets screwed. Meanwhile, Ren was about to leave both progression items behind. Last minute turns around, finds Mist. So if Mist is the progression relic from the second castle that you actually need, Ren just got bailed out 10 billion%. Wow. So
that's just dumb.
Either Ren just got bailed out 10 million% or he's fucked anyways and none of this matters because he didn't pick up Gold Ring. Wow.
This quite easily could end up being the most eventful grand finals of all time. Like, all 10 races could just end up being like,
You know, and we're not going to know for at least like another 30 minutes. So strap in, folks.
More like 20.
It depends. It depends. I think even fast nimble light seeds take about 40, 45. But we'll see. We'll see. They got a lot of bosses left. I mean, second castle is cleared in 16 minutes. That's decent time for Durdrak. If your rule of thumb is leave second castle around the 15 to 18 minute mark, you're feeling pretty good.
It's in the splash phrases, Nightstorm. It's already in there. It was in there yesterday.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, it's not this splash phrase.
No, because I think that would give Durdrak the buff, honestly. I think he wins instantly.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Still don't understand skipping these.
It's a weird one. It definitely is. I understand that it, quote unquote, feels faster to do it with Jewel of Open, and it is faster by having Jewel of Open, but you're still so close. The alternate route is not that much slower.
Oh my god. Durdrak's movement through this clock tower was so clean.
Does he just move better when he's pissed?
Yes,
I think he does.
He moves amazing when he's pissed.
I mean, he's
just
not
watching, hypnotized.
He didn't necessarily
Honestly,
move
I move better when I'm pissed too. It's a different kind of pissed.
Yeah, because Durdrak by no means played poor the last seed, but I mean, this is I've yet to see a mistake movement wise.
I mean, he did get hit by a harpy, but that's minuscule.
We call that a damage boost in the business.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of damage boosts, so we're in a situation where yet again, Durdrak is ahead by an entire boss versus Ren, and he's ahead on progress on the first castle. So by all means, Durdrak should be in the lead. However, we still have the Holy Glasses situation to deal with, as well as potentially
Durdrak also has a combat advantage, but he technically doesn't because Ren has the same exact stuff.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a combat advantage, but there is one. But there shouldn't be. We still have yet to see library cards as well. Ren is known for doing more item checks, so one library card could also save back that amount of time, potentially, depending on where it's used or depending on how the seed wants to progress moving forward. So again, Ren is by no means out of this, but okay, finding 4 of 5 Vlads actually, okay, never mind. That's pretty strong. Because now if you're Durdrak, you're skipping...
My heart cannot take this for much longer.
If you're Durdrak, you're skipping everything except for progression relics. Like, you don't...
Play of the game right here, Final Vlad at Solo Bet.
That would
be... a library card. And he has another duplicator, so you can have 3 here.
Okay, so every possible way for Ren to come back from this is slowly getting constricted out outside of somehow Durdrak wasting too much time on the Holy Glasses check. But if this is Final Vlad somehow, some way, GG's, shake my hand, well played, world record, Nimble Light Seed. Like, holy shit. Woo! So, yeah, I think SotN Randomizer might be good, folks. I think it might be a good video game.
We love this game.
Oh my fucking god!
What the hell?
Did I call it?
Did you look at the spoiler log? What is this?
I'm gonna go take a lap real quick. I'll be back.
So either Durdrak is thinking to himself, "Oh hell yeah, I'm fucking gaming," or he's thinking to himself, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." So this is literally turned into a boss rush seed. Well, actually, we have still yet to see Holy Glasses. Durdrak, so long as he's not fully in crash out / panic mode, he should know that he needs to skip the Holy Glasses location itself. He should also know to skip the Spike Breaker location if that comes up later. Because none of those were both locked by Mist and second castle locations. And you need to get Holy Glasses before then. So he needs to just find Holy Glasses as soon as possible and not get baited by weird shit if he wants to actually win.
Why am I not in the finals? Because calling Vlad there is insane.
Sometimes execution, it comes up. It comes up.
Is it too late to say that I bet 10,000 on Drek this round?
Well, is that why you made the bot generate a seed that helps him out? Surely that's what it is.
No. I did that after. I was like,
I see.
This is officially my favorite seed. Not only is the splash screen great, the seed itself is just great.
This is a ridiculous seed, honestly. Both players, all 5 Vlads, looking for glasses and looking for bosses, and that's it. 20 minutes in. Honestly, pretty quick, considering, have you considered that Durdrak is full cleared second castle, actually? Holy God, what an insane race.
He's almost full cleared first castle.
I mean, well, Jewel of Open is still up in the air. Granted, it is guaranteed in first castle at this point. Yeah, it's guaranteed to show up at some point, but...
Like, it has to be, like, here or... No, it has to be on this layer.
Yeah, it's going to be on this layer. But granted, they have a pretty big layer to deal with because they start with Flight, since it's Nimble Light. So my question is Durdrak in the correct headspace to know to skip Holy Glasses or not? Granted, I don't know if Ren comes back enough after the fact. Where's he going? Yeah, Ren just teleported for no reason to Castle Keep. Very strange.
He went to teleport to entrance and forgot that he had the key.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Durdrak is 100% valid for also going this direction. Because, again, Holy Glasses can be literally anywhere. You don't know what the rest of the complexity is for this preset. So you're just going to go here and grab, it was Jewel of Open. That works too.
We love this.
So now, if you find Jewel of Open here, do you ignore Alrox's quarters for a while? Or do you just grab the warp?
You do it right now.
You go to All Rocks just to get the kill, skip Silver Ring.
Get the kill. You don't need the center teleporter because there's no reason to go to Holy Glasses.
Yep.
Yeah, and you want Minotaur and Werewolf under your belt as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he's doing flight checks. Honestly, I think you skip flight checks as soon as you find Jewel of Open there. But that's also kind of risky because you don't know if it's shared layer with glasses somehow. But if you're really risking it, I would consider skipping everything that isn't bosses and stuff locked by Jewel of Open.
Holy Glasses.
Glasses has to be at least layer 4 in this situation.
Yes,
So
but they know that
he's
it
on,
can't.
like flight is on layer 0. He doesn't technically need
I don't
check.
agree with this because he should have opened up the Holy Glasses check right there.
No, there's no reason to go because he found the rings in the second castle.
That's just wasted time.
It is 100% wasted time. Yes, because it can't be anything.
Nothing down there.
Yeah, the only thing it can be is at most of Vlad Relic, but all Vlad Relics have been accounted for because the rings were locked by second castle.
Is like a potential thing. Like it could be merman statue, but then that can't lead to glasses.
Possible. Yeah, exactly. It could be mermaid statue. Exactly. Because we know the gold ring was in second castle. Did Ren find a ring in second castle, or was that the
entrance?
Okay. Well, granted, he doesn't have access to both rings, so he's not going to know anyways. But still, So
actually, it has to be merman, and then glasses has to be a holy symbol. No, because we don't have Echo. We don't have Echo.
Yeah. We don't know where Echo is yet. Funny enough, the reason I brought up the whole idea about glasses and whatnot is because of if Durdrak didn't have access to all 5 Vlad relics, there is a world where he goes to Holy Glasses, assuming it's the final relic or something like that, or leading to progression to find the final relic. But because he found all 5 so quickly, he doesn't need to do anything else except for stuff that he knows is in logic to lead to Holy Glasses as well as bosses. So there's a world where, like I said earlier, getting Gold Ring actually screws him over, but he actually avoided that possibility by both paying attention to the way that the progression works and by finding all the Vlad relics early enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, here when he kills all rocks, he shouldn't be checking what's behind it. He should be just leaving.
Holy Glasses cannot be at Silver Ring because Mist was in second castle.
Yep.
Holy Glasses can't be here because it has to be layer 4 because Mist led to Final Vlad at Soul of Bat. And Final Vlad.
Yeah, so Mist yeah, you're right. But minimum layer 4 is Holy Glasses, so you should be skipping everything. So he should be turning around and going immediately to Caverns. 100%.
Well, he's still got to kill Hippogriff.
Oh, that is true, yeah. What's Ren doing?
You know, you're here, go kill Hippogriff. I mean, I hope he doesn't check Silver Ring. If he's checking this stuff, why?
Ren's controller finally exploded. We joked about it for years. It finally came to fruition.
Ren had to take a piss.
What? Is he okay?
Turns out Ren was the little piss boy all along.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, and he's back.
Okay.
Was he waiting for MP? Maybe.
He took a quick little bottle break. It's fine. It's fine.
See, this is whenever you need to invest in my merch. I'm selling gamer catheters and catheter accessories.
Durdrak also, by the way, did skip Silver Ring. He is locked the fuck in. He 100% went straight to Hippogriff, library carded out. Like, he is locked the fuck in.
Yeah, the only other thing is, like, he checked the flight locations when he didn't have to because there's nothing he can find that leads to anything else. But he has both rings and they lead to nothing, and he knows that. There's no other two-piece thing that he needs.
I will say that I think is an extra abstracted level up, like another layer up of thought to be like, okay, I know Glasses has to be specifically on layer 4 or above because I found Mist in the second castle, and then I found what is to the final Vlad. That is something that would not go through my mind personally, but that's just why you're the best, Crazy.
I mean, I have to have an advantage over some people, and my advantage is just understanding the randomizer better.
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody just catches up to that level eventually as far as complexity counting, because it is a huge advantage for sure.
Yeah.
And like every season, every tournament, every year, people just get better and better and better at this game, better and better at understanding how the randomizer works. Even with new presets that come and go, like the bones are the same.
Ren skips scored card, but goes to silver.
Is he confused because of rings still being available, or is he just? He might just be throwing. He's just throwing. It's fine. Let me check the gamble real quick on my channel, and we got 48% bet on Ren. Why would you guys do that? Holy! Don't you know he's throwing?
All right, all right, 48 on Ren. Who's the top voter? It's Project Omega. I'm thinking Ren put 100K on Durdrak.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to manipulate the market while you're there, you know? Yeah, Ren definitely bet on Drac, exactly. Insider trading, folks. Happens to the best of us.
He learned from the United States Senate.
God bless America.
Well,
that's the real
we're not allowed to
patriotism.
say controversial things here.
What, you mean the truth? Yeah, you're right. My bad. That's very controversial.
The truth is...
I definitely didn't say something that was controversial yesterday.
Oh, don't worry. The FBI, they only gave me a couple of emails and door knocks. It's fine. I talked to them. They're nice folks.
Listen, it's not controversial.
My FBI agent gave me the pass. I'm just saying.
Oh, there you go.
It's not controversial until I start talking shit about the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ren gets another duplicator. Is he going to use it?
I'm thinking, honestly, Quadruplicator, the new tech that no one knows about. That being locked by Jewel of Open. Jewel of Open was locked by... was Jewel of Open layer 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means it's Merman statue into glasses.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Echo being there is kind of weird.
Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, he should have just done what I do. Just skip Scylla and go straight to Spikebreaker.
Oh, but that fire shield was so pretty.
Yeah, because there is the world that it's Mermaid statue there. And granted, it honestly is not necessarily suboptimal to do so, because I think you have to do that movement essentially. You lose out on like falling down and then going back up, which is like maybe 5 to 10 seconds. So theoretically, you are correct. That would be optimal, but you do have to read the complexity properly. Yeah, Drac goes out of his way to check this just in case, because I think he's not counting complexity at this point. I think he's just doing bosses and doing the locations that he knows should be high complexity.
And he should be going to Grand Floon first and then getting Spikebreaker's location, because technically that's faster because he knows he has to turn around.
Yes, he should also, or is he doing this first? Yeah, I don't know what's going on in his head. Like, it's not necessarily wrong for doing this first, especially if you have library cards, but I don't know. I guess he would only do this. He's doing this first because he thinks to himself that he can library card at Grand Falloon and then win the game, assuming Glasses is here, because he's not counting. Yep. But this has to be Merman, yeah, like I said, because we can't get to 5 complexity otherwise.
Ooh, I love that little bounce off of the rock in the back. Ooh, giving me tinglies.
Yeah, I don't know what got Durdrak pissed. It definitely wasn't last seed, but
oh, he's playing like
it's obvious he's mad.
Oh yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, this has definitely been a pretty stressful tournament. I think for him in particular, just due to specific things that he does and doesn't like about certain presets that are in the tournament. But also, he wants to win. So being a competitive-minded person, and you're also dealing with things that you're like, I don't like this about the tournament, but also I have to speedrun it anyways if I want to win. I've been there. I get it.
And they wanted this to be a quick 3-0.
Well, joke's on you. It looks like we're going
just simply don't go to bed.
Yeah, he didn't check Grand Falloon. He's so smart. He finally figured it out. He's like, oh, Glasses has to be here. Okay, 100%. So he wasn't... Maybe he wasn't 100% confident in his count before. I mean, Ren's also doing the same thing. But now, he's 100% confident that Glasses has to be there. And like the checks he did in the order that he did was not particularly like super inefficient. Like we said, theoretically, there's a world where he gets Merman statue at Spikebreaker while skipping Scylla, and then does all that on the way back.
Yeah.
The crazy Four Blades tech that had us freaking out. Oh no, he's skipping Scylla. What is he doing? Oh wait, he's going back for it. He's so smart.
Oh no! I swear to God, if Renon dies here, okay, thank God.
He'd have to get hit like a couple more times, but yeah, it's possible. It's happened. That spike room has claimed many rando lives, that's for sure.
Oh man. Just watching these guys move, I'm like, I'm in this hypnotized state. Like
I just remember back when Blind Bat was just considered the hardest trick that we had to use.
Yep.
And now it's just very mundane.
I mean, there's many ways to get through the spike room. Durdrak has definitely proven that. What? Just
like,
dive
have
kick
you
the
seen
thing.
the
What are you
logic in
doing?
the glitch preset for spike room?
Durdrak, you have leap still. Just dive kick the floor.
It's too much effort.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's one of those things where you can't dive kick it, because there are breakable floors that I think... No, are there any breakable floors that don't break open with dive kicks?
No. Every single one of them.
Actually, I think it is the... first of all, you guys are both wrong. It's the reverse Holy Sword room. Checkmate, atheists.
But you can't dive kick up.
No, it's reverse Holy Sword room.
Oh, no, you can't, you can't dive kick the floor.
Yep.
Hold on. Do I need to load up a seed?
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
You have to break
100%.
it open. Yeah.
What's
in there?
Because I've tried doing it so many times.
Yeah, it's like the one. I think it is the only floor that you can't dive kick open. But regardless, Durdrak in go mode as soon as he frees Richter from Shaft's control. Meanwhile, Ren has to backtrack all the way to. He still has bees and hippogriff. Yeah.
This is over.
Yeah, but have you not considered that killing Richter also kills bees and?
Or
it kills bees because you can't get to second castle?
That's what I was going to say. If Ren does the secret technique, aka kill Richter, he does get to the credits first. That is true.
Yep. And then we're having a bad ending race.
Yeah, no, Durdrak is definitely winning this by a decent margin for sure. I won't even ask them for the counter picks. He's already told me. I got the recycler seed locked and loaded.
But what if I don't lose?
Mm-hmm. You know what's messed up about this? The reason I even started with the second castle start shenanigans for this entire tournament is because of Cornelius. In the grand finals, we're not going to see Cornelius at all.
No, not a single time.
It's fine. No, it's only the inspiration for the entirety of the tournament. It's fine. Everyone hates me and everything. We
saw Cornelius one time in a match.
Yeah, I think it was even though everyone complains about Rampage more, it looks like Cornelius ends up being the least played, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about this at all, guys. Don't put in the paper that I was mad.
All right, I'm putting it on Medici.com.
Oh my God, it's over.
It's going right there.
On the front page.
News headline, local streamer not mad. His only goal
is on the ending page for the tournament that shows everybody's placement.
Oh, there you go. And yep, we're like what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes away from GG's for Durdrak. So
here's how we get Cornelius into this tournament. Even though this is the last race that's about to happen, you offer a Thug Finals, and all 5 seeds have to be Cornelius.
There you go. Hold on, now you're cooking. Or, hear me out, I generate a seed that says that it's Recycler, but actually it's Cornelius, and then they both have to play it.
Yeah. Now I'm in on this plan.
Simply trick the players into playing the thing you want them to play. Duh. You guys are worried about ethics. Like, we don't need that. Come on.
Yeah, you just tell him that you have to do a Thug Finals, and you don't tell him what the pick and ban system is. You tell him that there's a new pick and ban system specifically for the Thug Finals.
There you go.
And then on the day of it, he just doesn't get to pick anything.
Ren going back for Hippogriff this way. I mean, the seed's definitely like over. Don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like Ren definitely did not plan out his first castle boss route ideally. Because, yeah, he went all the way to Spikebreaker and then left. Like, Hippogriff's right there. And he had library cards at the time. I think he just forgot about it.
Everybody forgets Hippogriff.
I mean, these players have been in this tournament for about, 3 hours now. So, like, it's understandable that maybe the brain slips every once in a while. It's best of 5 for that reason.
Ren can still win this. He just has to kill Richter.
True. Actually, it's going to be close. Depends on how quickly he's able to menu here.
Like, honestly, I feel like that this was a flawless victory by Drac, right? Like, he's just, you never even touched me. My life total is at 100%.
GG's.
So,
Ren messed up the kill on Richter there.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Yep.
And we should be getting GG's here in just a second.
Well, Scott gives us a game 5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
A game 10 grand finals. Who would have thought? Oh, man. Let's see it. I'm waiting for Ren to stop moving. There you go. He forfeits.
You get the commentary.
Yo, GG's. I'll go ahead and start up Recycler now. Feel free, as always, to take your break, get some water.
Have to go to the bathroom.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah, Dirtjack, we could tell how mad you were during that scene.
I know.
It was beautiful.
Just how you were moving. We could just tell how mad you were.
Oh. I'm not going to lie. I got a little mahogany.
Oh, Drac, your movement is so...
All right. Save it for the finals interview. But yeah, regardless, this next seed is going to determine it. So good luck to both of you. I'm going to go ahead and run ads now. So we'll be back in a little bit. Damn it, chat. I mean, this is what I wanted. Don't get me wrong. But man, my heart can't handle this shit. This is insane. But as always, we are unfortunately stuck to a schedule where we meet. We don't want to miss out on any of this race due to ads. So I'm going to play the ads now so they don't play during the actual race itself. If you want to skip the ads, make sure to subscribe like Pew Pew Monger did. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate that. We also have borrowed strategies with the Prime. Thank you. Subscribe now to miss out on the ads. You're not gonna miss any gameplay because we are gonna be back with the tournament in just a few minutes. And let me pay out and start a new prediction as well. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to use the bathroom. We got ads for 3 minutes. If you don't want to see the ads, or if you just want to support the stream, drop a Prime for your boy. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to check it out, the live stream over on Twitch, drop a sub. Help your boy out. I would greatly appreciate it. But we will be right back. Alrighty, chat. Get your votes in now. Who you think is going to win, Durdrak or Ren? Is Durdrak winning out this tournament, down a set, winning out a Game 10 Grand Finals, or is Ren Finally sticking the Brazilian flag into the land of tournament winnings. What is the preset? Great question. It's Recycler. Let me update it. Damn, y'all. I mean, it does not get better than a game 10. That's for sure. Ads should be finishing up here in about 50 seconds. Get your guesses in quickly, y'all. Predict now who the winner is going to be. Damn, this song goes silly, crazy, stupid style. Shouts to Empty Tome. Yes, as always, if you miss any of this VOD, it will be up as its own individual video tomorrow. If you want to check out the live stream VOD later, it'll be up tomorrow morning. So trust me, you're not going to want to miss it if you missed anything up to this point. So looks like both players are ready for me. I'm going to hop into the voice channel and let's see game number 10 in this grand final set. Let's go.
Everything else because you knew that everything had to be linear.
Yeah, I was just
because it was required for holy glasses to be layer 4 or higher.
I mean, I kind of figured that out eventually, but I still like looked at relics behind bosses that I guess I didn't have to.
Yeah, I wanted to see you skip them, but that was. It's fine. You skipped the ones that were important.
I skipped the important ones.
That's true.
You skipped the, like holy glasses and silvering like you were supposed
to. The only reason I skipped those because I found things for these in Second Castle. They can't be holy glasses, you know.
Alrighty, you guys ready?
I suppose.
All right. Good luck for game number 10. And you'll get that countdown in just a little bit.
Good luck.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Okay, so I did review the footage from the last game on Ren on stream. The duplicator was on the screen for a frame, and then the title card said strawberry.
Oh. See, this is why having a tracker that tells you what items you have can matter.
At the same spot, somebody forgot to, patch the seed over.
So true,
that was me, my bad. I'll re-roll the seed.
Speaking of seeds, how do we feel about this starting location, actually? And also, by the way, this is game 10, by the way. We've seen 10. This is the race number 10 between these players for the shot of winning the entire tournament. And this is the starting location that we get. This is going to come down to who's doing what checks, who's doing what bosses. Is Ren going to be pissed because he can't do Akmadon? Who's to say?
And will Akmadon be something miraculously good?
Oh!
It doesn't have to be in this. But,
oh my god. And Durdrak's going this way? This is just as dangerous. Oh my god. And he's not going to get an item from the... They're killing these guys for a chance of getting an item, but the problem is that with the jewel sword, it's not going to be anything. Durdrak almost dies. Oh no.
You don't have enough for a soul steal, my brother.
Oh my god.
How did he not die, actually?
The thing missed. He gets the Aquamarine. Mojo Mail was the drop, by the way, for Ren. That's actually huge for the early game if you want to get extra damage in on these enemies.
Turquoise.
Durdrak's just trying to get enough.
Sword is not doing them favors here.
No. Durdrak's just trying to get enough MP to go for a soul steal, probably, if I had to guess. But he's trying to get some kills under his belt. He is getting money for this, but he's not getting the Mojo Mail. And the Mojo Mail would be huge if your plan is to go to Trio. That's so much extra damage on these spells going forward. This is a very rough starting location. Oh!
This is one of the worst starting locations. In fact, I would put this in the top 3 worst starting locations.
It's pretty bad.
The entire second castle.
It's pretty bad, yeah. Soul Steal comes out for Durdrak. The problem is that does move the Asgal closer to where you need to go. And he barely misses it. And Ren is still slightly ahead. Also has that Mojo Mail, which is going to help him with damage. Durdrak, on the other hand, probably just trying to beeline it over to the save room. Both of them make it. Ren's going to do extra item checks along the way. That makes 100% sense in this regard. You're looking for literally anything. I guess a potion. That's fine. And now it's going to come down to, does the Mojo Mail actually make up enough time for Ren to extend the lead? Or does Durdrak continue at this point, because theoretically this could be anything. It could be nothing. Durdrak could just leave, and it looks like he's going to. He could save it for later. It's not like a terrible idea, especially with the teleporter available. And he gets a Hellfire out into a Summon Spirit with enough iframes to leave. Ren is continuing with the boss fight.
Everything depends on what Ren gets out of this boss fight, honestly.
Or if he survives it. Yeah. I mean, he's not taking a ton of damage by any means.
If he gets death out of the boss fight, that is a difference.
That was the difference maker in set number 1. The winner was decided by Ren dying a couple of times. But we'll see. I think Durdrak is making the right play here because this is always a check you can do later. You're getting the warp right next to it. At worst, it's a random Vlad. Actually, at worst, it's like a copy of a progression relic.
One of the hardest bosses to fight in the game.
With no resources? Yeah, I 100% agree.
He finally gets Grant dead, so...
That does make this quite a bit easier. His defense is honestly pretty strong. I'm surprised that it's going this way for him. And Durdrak gets the Mojo Mail. He doesn't put it on immediately, which I think is a bit of a throw, but he's one hit away from dying now. He should soul steal the next guy. Oh my god. Or he's gonna soul steal this one. He misses the input, but he gets it on the second try.
The great thing about Bone Dancers is that if you stand still, they will never hit you.
Depending on where you are, yes.
There's certain locations where they still can hit you.
Oh god. Don't take damage from the... Oh, he's 1 HP! Literally 1 HP! No fucking way. And they're both still alive. They're both going to keep respawning. Oh my god. This is honestly such a hell spot for Durdrak to be in, because that one's going to keep respawning. Summon Spirit. He's going to Summon Spirit across the spikes. He's putting his entire tournament life right here on this fucking... these iframes.
Shit.
With the level up iframes, he's continuing to do it. Does he have enough for a gravity jump? He doesn't! He didn't go for the gravity jump. He assumed the dive kick would do it.
Oh my goodness. He does have the save, though.
That is true.
He does have the save.
The problem is Ren is progressing towards the first castle. He got a familiar card from the boss fight. It's not over by any means, but that is a tough one, for sure. Very tough. Looking at the inventory, looking for what he can do. Honestly, I would consider maybe using all of your potions and going for trio at this point. Potentially, I don't know.
Like trio is just way too hard.
I think the route that Ren is taking is generally better. I wonder if Durdrak's plan was to...
It's faster and easier, for sure.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get Akhemadon done, and he's saving the potions for that. Ooh, this is a rough spot to be in! He does get a level up. That might be enough for him to soul steal off this guy. I don't think he has enough MP for a soul steal. And now he's stuck in a weird spot here. Again, an extra death here is like... insurmountable advantage, I want to say.
Oh, there we go. He gets the soul steal off. That's good.
Oh, but he's committing to... yeah, I was going to say the Cthulhu, or sorry, the Malachi has way too much defenses here. Ren, on the other hand, will not have this warp available to him.
Oh, and a leap stone for Renon. Renon's going to be walking out of this.
That is an additional copy of Leapstone. Or at the very least, it means that Leapstone is not necessarily in progression in the first castle. Because the way that this preset works is that progression is guaranteed to all exist within the first castle to lead to flight
Holy
and
glasses.
holy glasses. Yep. Oh, man. This is so tough for Durdrak because he's committing to it again. The problem is these guys keep respawning until you kill them. The spawner for that enemy will keep showing up unless you actually kill them dead. So yeah, Durdrak gets that guy taken care of. He can realistically take one more hit here, or he can go for the Summon Spirit tech again, this time with way more health.
Yeah. Well, and like, you can get across here by just dive kicking into the spikes over and over, but it's super risky with the Bone Dancers doing as much damage as they do.
Oh, and there's an Ares on the other side. Wow.
Ooh, that's really good for him, though, because now he can clear out Akmadon very easily.
Yes, very much so. Ren definitely with the lead right now, but depending on what's on Akmadon, this could change everything.
What does Ren get here? He gets a familiar card? Okay.
Yeah.
There's 2 familiar cards in the game. So
this, I 100% agree with Durdrak going back for the, he wants to guarantee as the save, and now he wants to get the Mojo Mail in his inventory so he could use it versus Akmadon here. I imagine he goes in Potion, Mojo Mail into just Hellfire and hoping that it kills.
Yeah. I agree with that move altogether.
And a Thrust Sword. I mean, it doesn't really matter for Ren. He
already has a Leaf Stone, yeah.
And he's not even checking the attic either. He's going straight to first castle. This is a very powerful play because we do know that it's guaranteed that you find progression
Ice Brand. Ice Brand's really good here, actually, because it gives Deirdre the range that the Jewel Sword would not.
Yep. And it's also just generally a better weapon going forward as well. But yeah, Mojo Mail, into Potion, I imagine. Smart Potion. Yep. And he's going to go for Hellfires.
Doing a smart. We're doing a smart, guys.
Yep. Eye of Vlad found for Ren. Like we said earlier.
Akmadon dodges the Hellfire.
It does happen. It's unfortunate, and that's not enough to kill either. He's going to have to do one more. And that is enough to kill. So depending on what's here, this could be massive. If it's a Vlad Relic, it's
and then
helpful.
Renon gets knocked out.
Oh, he has Gravity Boots.
And an ear. He has an ear.
He has 2 Vlads and Gravity Boots. I didn't see where he grabbed Gravity Boots. I think that was that Trio, actually?
No.
Sword card might have been
Trio was a
Gravity
familiar
Boots.
card.
Okay.
Well, Trio... if Trio was Sword card, because I saw him pick up Demon card.
Wait, Sword card is Gravity Boots.
Yeah, so the Sword card is Gravity Boots.
Oh. Well.
So he's got Flight.
That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. Yeah, and a Muramasa found there. His combat.
And Akmadon was absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Which is like not useful. And Bats right there. This is looking insurmountable at this point. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is very strong for Ren, yeah. I mean, Ren clutched it out in the trio fight. You cannot deny that decision making definitely went in his favor to choose that location over the others. And he's skipping Wolf.
Interesting that he's just abandoning Wolf there.
I guess his thought process is like, you need to find both for it to actually matter, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. On the bright side, Durdrak is missing out on Flight, yes, but not for very long, because Bat is available on layer 0. So it's going to come down to routing decisions as well as which relics end up getting skipped. There's a chance that Ren goes for a somewhat risky route, potentially like an early revisit to second castle that gets him potentially screwed over. It's going to come down to where the Vlad relics are placed in
Jolie symbol,
in which order these players find them in. But this is a very strong start for Ren. I mean, he's solidly a couple minutes ahead, maybe 5.
Oh, and a Girthing now, too.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of over.
Again, there's a very, very, very small chance, and I don't want to say that it's completely over, but there is a small chance that Ren decides, okay, I have, let's say, 4 Vlads in my inventory. I'm going to second castle. He knows that there's at least like 1 or 2 left or something like that in second castle. But by doing so, they're very late in the second castle, and all the Vlads were available early on in the first castle, assuming you don't skip stuff like Grand Falloon Relic or whatever else. Durdrak might be a little bit more willing to do those checks as opposed to Ren, who might play a little bit riskier. Granted, also, Durdrak thinks to himself, I did die earlier, I have to make a comeback. Maybe he's the one that starts doing risky skips and it pays off. Or maybe he does risky skips and it, just buries him in deeper as far as this deficit goes. Yeah, he's skipping Darkwing Bat. That's how, like, much he is like, nah, I just need to go.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go.
And honestly, I respect that.
Durdrak does have Leaf Stone, so
oh no, he's going back.
He may not have Flight going out of second castle.
as soon as he goes to Castle Entrance, which will essentially be one of the first things he does, he's going to have flight. But he's choosing to go back for Darkwing Bat, which is an interesting decision.
There's Jewel of Open.
Yeah.
For Ren.
Yeah, Ren is just in the first castle grabbing all the progression relics. This is a very, very fast seed.
Yeah, but like Darkwing Bat only has Demon card. It's not going to help.
Yeah. So I wonder at what point does Durdrak feel the pressure to say, you know what, I just have to go and I need to start skipping things. Obviously, Darkwing Bat is such a hard thing to tell yourself to skip when it's so close. No. Is he doing the item checks and then leaving? Or there's no way he does left side because he didn't even grab the warp. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
big brain play, 6 Vlads in second castle. He goes straight to the end of the game.
It theoretically could happen. Honestly, if you find like 1 or 2 Vlads in second castle and you feel like you're behind, do you just fucking send it? I don't think it's happened yet, but like, what if though?
I mean, Calvisham found 5 once. We have yet to see the 6 Vlad second castle yet.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Yeah, this is a tough one. Because like Ren is on like, I don't even know which step at this point, because layer 0 is flight into Jewel of Open. So he's done a lot of checks, but he's not necessarily very deep into finding the Holy Glasses itself. Honestly, it's looking like Spike Breaker is going to be a very important location to check. And Durdrak makes it here to Castle Keep with just Leapstone and a Thrust Sword. Maybe he feels desperate and he's going to do extra checks to look for library cards. Or maybe he feels bad about combat.
I don't think I remember seeing Renon do these.
No. And most of those were nothing, too.
Ugh. Gross.
Like, the best item he just found was, like, a Chakram or, like, a
Harbor.
Yeah. Not great, not great. Durdrak's going for the save split tech, which is good because if he does the extended save split, he's going to find Bat pretty early, which is not bad. But and I imagine he goes for it. I imagine he does.
Imagine if you grab the save, you don't attempt the flea ladder either.
Oh, and a duplicator there in the clock tower for Renon. He got that off of the flail guard.
Okay.
Yep. So Durdrak's not getting that one.
Most likely not. No. Does get the flea ladder and does get an extra Vlad, which is going to help prevent a little bit of time loss and backtracking potentially. Does he keep this because of finding the Vlad there? He doesn't reset?
Yeah.
Okay, which, I mean, to be fair, the next play is to go to Castle Entrance, and that's probably where he's going next. Unless he's thinking to himself he needs the flea ladder back up, which would be insane. Okay, he's not. Okay. You can technically flea ladder up to Karasamon, but it's incredibly finicky.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting route to see in a tournament, because I think I've only ever seen that in, like, 3 circumstances.
Yeah.
I've only seen 2 people ever do that flea ladder. That is DB during the bad ending runs.
I've done it in races before, and it's a bad idea.
And I've seen Swarm do it.
Yeah. The idea behind that flea ladder is sometimes in like first castle start seeds, what you do is if you find if you do the route that sends you up into Allrock's quarters into Coliseum early, some people skip the Allrock's warp, and by doing so, you can end up getting screwed over by not finding something at Leapstone.
Yeah.
So the way that you salvage it is to go to Outer Wall via Clock Tower, but you have to get that flea ladder to make it work. If it's like an early
we
Leapstone
just saw Renachel pick up the 2nd pair of gravity boots, which means that all of his gravity jumps are free from now on.
And it's also confirmed that there are not 6 Vlads in second castle.
Yes. Ren has 4 right now, I want to say. Tooth, Eye, the Echo replacement, and the Spirit Orb replacement. So Durdrak is definitely quite a bit behind here. And Durdrak also, I mean, Ren can't really... He can die, theoretically, but with this loadout, it's near perfect. It's like the ideal. As far as like items goes.
It's also important to note that the Force of Echo one is the brain, if I remember correctly, which means that all of his spells and all of his MP usage is halved.
Not that it matters because he has infinite mana prisms, but still. That actually helps Durdrak more because he's more than likely not going to find the duplicator.
Right.
Yeah, which will help him with his movement at some point. But again, Ren's just earlier to the first castle, earlier to the progression. Durdrak does use a wolf movement here, though. Does have full wolf, which can help a little bit mitigate the fact that... no, he has bad as well, so he's fine. But still.
Yeah. Ren on opening the doors to the caverns here.
It's also important to realize that Durdrak has manual full wolf, so he doesn't get the reduced MP cost.
Yeah, that is tough. That is tough. And Ren is on his way to the caverns. It looks like outside of the Vlads, he didn't really find any progression in the whole loop that he just did. So theoretically, Durdrak can... He
found Jewel of Open.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, outside of Jewel of Open. So as soon as Durdrak finds Jewel of Open, he could try and catch up as far as Holy Glasses goes, and it might even be more efficient to save Outer Wall for later once you find a library card, for example. So if I remember correctly, Jewel of Open might even just be here, where Durdrak is checking, and there's a chance that he immediately just goes to Caverns. Maybe he wants to grab the warp first and then go to Caverns, but still. Yeah, this was Jewel of Open. So it's a very unorthodox route, but when you're behind, do you... Because you know you're behind when you have a death like that. Like, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you'll feel behind. If anything, maybe he just grabs the warp and leaves, because, like, I don't know. It's a tough call.
Ooh, and it's Merman statue at Succubus. That's a perfect place to pick that up.
Yeah,
but it's also a perfect thing to skip right now because it could just be nothing.
Echo. Yeah, it could just lead to Echo, and Glasses is at like Spikebreaker, for example. I don't know if Durdrak is committed to any relic skips yet, because I mean he's gonna have to make a play, unless his thought process is that starting room is so difficult. I imagine Ren also died there, so I can kind of play a little bit more like chill. But I don't think you bank on your opponent also dying in the same spot that you do. Because I don't think
you should never do that.
And also, he doesn't have gravity boots, so I don't know if he's going to climb the shaft all the way up to Ulrox's quarters, or if he's just going to grab the warp and go to...
Ren has 5 Vlads now. He's just coursing for the holy glasses now.
Yeah, that is a possibility. This is looking like...
I mean, I would just straight chase complexity out of here.
Is he going to save split for... Yes, it looks like it. So he's either save splitting to go to Spikebreaker, which I think is the correct play, or he's going to check Holy Symbol first. Yeah, he's going to Spikebreaker first. I think this is the correct play. Because it is deeper in complexity, and you get a chance to potentially skip something that you do not need. So this is a very smart play.
Grabbing that teleport and heading straight over to where Jewel of Open takes him. I agree with this play.
This is also the correct play in his position, but it's like, at what point is it too little too late? He's going to have to make up time somewhere.
It's not going to work out, I don't think.
Yeah, there's going to need to be more ways for Durdrak to save time, because, again, he's missing Vlads, and also he's missing just straight progress.
Like, there has to be a Vlad deep in second castle, and Durdrak just says, I go deep into second castle.
Oh, and it's the second leap stone? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, obviously check it in case it's a random Vlad, but Ren is going to go straight to Spikebreaker here 100% of the time. No, Ren is playing this incredibly well. As soon as he got to the first castle, I outside of doing the extra checks that may or may not have been technically skippable, he has the reason to do them, which is looking for more Vlads. So it's not even a mistake necessarily. It's just a difference in playstyle. As soon as he found Mermaid Statue and got into the caverns, he's been playing this exactly how I think somebody should. Oh, he is in the spike room, but he finds the right position there. He was a little out of position, but adjusted in just the right way.
And let's see what it is.
If this is Glasses, it's very, very tough to come back from this. It becomes even worse. Oh, but it's nothing. Okay. Yeah, and he's going to hard reset, you should. Split. Yeah, this is why you save split. Exactly, yeah. So now he's going to go straight to Mermaid Statue. But this helps Durdrak a little bit if he goes immediately to Mermaid Statue. But again, it's a tough call to say that he...
It's really tough. If it's just a ring there, then Ren also has to search for the random ring. Oh, no, he has
they started with it at Castle Entrance,
I was thinking they hadn't found one yet. I remember it's at the entrance.
Ay. And we already know how Durdrak feels about checking Holy Symbol. He'll do literally anything else.
Was it a library card?
Meal ticket?
No, it was a meal ticket.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's something about that Karen guy. He makes too much money. I don't like it.
And Durdrak is... Obviously, you do Scylla first. Yeah, there's no reason not to if you're already going down here. And there's the other ring, yeah. This is looking like vanilla glasses, most likely.
Yep.
Could just be Spikebreaker.
Also missed. Yeah, that's actually more likely going to be it. But he does get the extra Vlad, so he's on 2 right now, or 3 actually, because he has the brain as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. He's going down for it.
Not looking good.
He's actually making the right plays here, oddly enough.
Oh, yeah.
But the question is,
like,
once
if
you
he
find...
manages to recover this, it'd be like, kowtow to him,
I don't think this gets him back in the lead by any chance, but it does give him an opportunity. Before, this felt like a 0% chance of a win here, but now it's looking more like he's got a 0.1% chance. It's still insanely in Ren's favor, and he would have to have a massive oopsie in order for Durdrak to win this, but it'd have to be something like an overlook in number of Vlads that he has somehow, or it's going to have to be like choosing for whatever reason to just go somewhere and assume the final Vlad is there when it's not. And Durdrak does like a more...
that it would have to be something like a Vlad at either Merman or Granflune, and Durdrak checks it and Ren doesn't.
Yeah, it's going to have to be something like
that. Gets in second castle is just deep.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody on YouTube mentioning no gravity for Durdrak is really bad, and I'm like, yeah, in this particular situation, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Yes. Because Ren is likely, when he gets to the second castle, going to do left side, because he's already done a decent amount of right side. If I remember...
And it's missed.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's also a 50-50 here with Silver Ring versus Soul of Bat.
Okay, he goes to the Merman statue.
If this is a Vlad, this can help, but it's not guaranteed by any means. And again, this is like the...
Also, it's a lot out of the way.
Yes.
It would require the Vlad in second castle, or a Vlad in second castle, to be deep.
This is not by any means going to win him the game, but yeah, it could help him dig the hole deeper, though. That's the downside of doing checks like this when you know you're behind. Again, it's not like a wrong play. It's equally likely as anything else.
He's out, I believe.
Granflune is still an option as well. Again, but Durdrak considered maybe just leaving and going to warp somewhere else, but yeah, I don't know.
Or
no,
he's
just doing the item
to see if it's a library card.
I guess that is the thing that you're most worried about is library cards. There's also a world where maybe Ren gets like very paranoid about leaving stuff behind in the first castle and backtracks for stuff that he doesn't need to. That's also a possibility.
He skips all rocks.
Oh, so he's literally banking on it being somewhere in the second castle then. He's saying, I'm going to glasses right now, and then I'm going to find the final Vlad in second castle.
Yeah, like he did a lot of fast checks there, and he's just like, if it's not a fast check, I'm just headed for complexity.
That does open him up to potentially lose here, because he's skipped Merman, Granflune, and All Rocks at this point. But he does find glasses immediately. I imagine he's immediately going second castle here, which, again, leaves the potential that there are no Vlads in second castle, because he's leaving 3 behind. Although, actually, we saw one of them. It can't be it. So, actually... Has he left anything else behind? I don't think so. Oh, Soul of Bat.
Holy God.
It's the second leaf stone.
He's leaving Soul of Bat behind as well, potentially. So Durdrak's win condition is Soul of Bat, Granflune, and All Rocks all have to be Vlads, which is incredibly unlikely.
This is interesting because
just
I
two of them need
know.
to be in. Like the final Vlad that Ren gets is at Galamoth.
Yes,
I know that Der Drac has done fluttering through Spike Room in Leg Day before. Oh no, he has Bat. Never mind. What am I thinking?
Oh, you thought he was gonna Flappy Bird his way through?
Maybe, like he's done it before.
I would like to point out that this match has gone so long that my timer for the race viewer has gone out, and now Medici.com is not showing the races.
Damn. It's a game 5, folks. And yeah, Ren is going...
compensated for this, and it still didn't work out.
Ren is going straight to second castle. So Der Drac is going to need to find the missing Vlads really, really quickly before Ren does. He only needs one left. This might be a blowout, similar to how set number 1 went in the recycler race. Yeah. Or Der Drac somehow gets literally bailed out by the luck of the gods. Because Ren, for all intents and purposes, should 100% win this.
Based off of standings, yeah, right. Like, as everything is, he just needs one more. He gets one at Medusa, it's over. He gets one at Trio, it's over. He's
already done Trio, but he's gonna do. Well, no, he's already done Medusa as well, actually.
So is he banking on bees?
I think he's starting at bees, and then maybe if you're gonna do this, maybe you do it with like a save split or something. I don't know. This is a weird one to go all the way to bees, unless Ren is in his own head and he's worried about Der Drac having done bees first before doing all this other stuff somehow. I don't know.
Or maybe
he could just be worried about whatever's at Akmadon.
Oh my god. He's going to Akmadon, yes, because he's probably telling himself, Der Drac has already done this. If it's a Vlad, I need it now. He's beelining to Akmadon because he knows Der Drac has that potential. It's just another...
He's like, Der Drac is in... Or he's just singing, Der Drac is just in the fucking clock room right now. He's unlocking everything. He's about to win.
He finds a second Drac, though. Getting Bat right there.
He also had a library card, which I wasn't aware of, which does help a lot here because this makes his route here more efficient as well. He gets the
breaker. Now he has information. Sell the diamond. Buy whatever you need.
Soul of Bat has to be a Vlad for him now.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so Ren sees that it's powerful if he's like, oh, thank God, it's bullshit.
I think there was Alucard Shield and Shield Rod in the shop, but I don't think Der Drac...
Yeah, I saw Shield Rod.
Yeah, I don't think he got him either.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Oh, he did? Okay. Well, he's going for this check, which is fair.
There you go.
He gets brain. Is he going for...
That's the brain.
He's not turning around. He's not doing Soul of Bat for whatever reason. I don't know why. He gets gravity boots.
There's gravity boots. He needs that.
Maybe he thinks it's too slow of a check, or did he forget? Or wait, does he not have Mist?
He's just checking.
Where was Mist? Mist is a ghost card. He doesn't have Mist.
He does have Mist though.
No, he doesn't. Mist is at Glasses, and he hasn't been to Holy Glasses yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Damn, that is another win condition potential for Der Drac gone. Meanwhile, Ren is like at this point, if there is there's no chance for Der Drac to.
He could do All Rocks, and All Rocks could have one, and like All Rocks and Bat, the Soul of Bat could have Vlads, and the Vlad that
Vlad ran right there is Boner at Bees.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting to the point where there's guaranteed to be at least one Vlad somewhere in second castle, and Ren is already in a position to clear second castle before Ren clears first.
Oh my god. What a win though for Ren here though. Like,
yeah,
you pick the right preset, and it has to be a preset where not one route is good. Yeah. So you take away the advantage that Der Drac usually relies upon, which is you have to get lucky to beat me. In Recycler, you just get lucky.
Yeah.
And nobody's luckier than Ren.
It's very true. This is honestly, yeah. I don't know what else to say other than like, Obviously, dying loses you a lot of time, and but even with the death, I don't know. I think it came down to the gravity boots being a trio and Durdrak opting not to do trio.
Yeah.
Obviously, the death mattered a lot too, but Ren's
just like
a
serious case of deja vu, like I've been saying this whole time.
Yep. Very hard fought tournament. I mean, there's a world where Ren wins set 1 without ever it getting to game 10 by any means, but what a lot of races we got to see. So if anybody's the winners here, it's us watching the tournament. Durdrak, on the other hand, I do not envy that position at all. That is heartbreaking loss to bring it so close to a W.
Well, they've technically high-fived here, just in separate castles.
I'm not going to do the bit where I flip the camera upside down. It's too somber of a moment for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a tough one. I imagine Durdrak's not even going to have much to say other than, yeah, I died, so, you know, I expected to lose. Yeah, Ren's even doing Vile stacks here. Like, he would have to have his controller die, and yeah, it's over.
Yeah, and Ren also stopped for a good period of time.
Yeah. And there it is. GG's. Ren is the winner of the Symphony of the Night Randomizer tournament. All right, let's hop in there.
I gotta start updating with Disney.com soon.
Yep.
You have been doomed ever since you lost.
Yo, GG's, Ren. Congratulations.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he creates the world and loses his own soul?
Wow.
Oh my god! Fuck this game!
Fuck this game. That is an accurate way to send off this tournament for sure.
Sorry.
No, I get it, man. I get it. GG's. This was a very difficult tournament from start to end. You've earned it. You've earned it.
Did you tell Dratch or I tell Dratch?
I mean, I don't know.
About the duplicator drop.
It wasn't the duplicator.
The duplicator didn't matter.
That wasn't really even the biggest contributor, to be honest. Like, it was just fuel on the fire that existed.
Okay. Sorry about this.
It's all good. It's all good. GG's. You are the winner. You get to celebrate. Don't feel bad about it.
Oh my god.
It going all the way to a game 10 as well is incredibly nerve-wracking. I do not envy either of your positions in this regard. It's a well-fought, very grueling set of races. So yeah,
yes.
don't feel bad at all about how you feel.
GG's, Dratch. My god, I don't deserve this win, especially because of Nimblelight. Oh my god.
Hey, this is a randomizer tournament after all. You got to be good at the randomizer part.
Yeah.
It's the randomized part. Yep.
There's also I've been in similar situations where sometimes you either do everything right or do as much as you can right, and the randomizer says no or says yes, or you know, the luck can go one way or the other. At the end of the day, it going to game 10 is already in and of itself a showcase of how evenly matched the matchup was to begin with. So I wouldn't feel bad either way, honestly.
No, like, and considering like how many people didn't make it here, like it wasn't the biggest tournament at the beginning, but it was fairly big. And you guys making it to the very end after all of that, especially Udrak coming in back through the losers bracket and dethroning Ren to make the second round. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, oh my god. I'm going to Randomizer Brazil to say hello.
Yeah, go for it.
All
do
right.
what you got to do. Congratulations on the win as well. I'll be in touch soon about everything as far as tournament winnings and whatnot. If you have any last words for the stream, let me know.
Thanks. Thanks and sorry for anything. And, thanks for having me. And this is Brazil. Let's go.
Yep.
Congratulations, Brazil.
Thanks,
I'm sure
Dratch.
you guys are all...
And thanks, Dratch.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Dratch. And sorry for anything. See you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, GG's, man. GG's. Yeah, shout outs to everybody who participated in the tournament. Shout outs to everybody. Thank you, both Crazy and Eldritch, for help with the commentary. You guys helped me out a ton throughout it. and I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Durdrak, for both help on commentary and for participating. I hope you had a lot of fun regardless of the placement here.
Of course.
And yeah, make sure to follow everybody that's part of the tournament, everybody in chat. Give them a follow if you want to see more SotN stuff. I'm sure everybody who's been a part of this tournament is going to be playing more speedruns, more randomizers, all that fun stuff. Support the community. The only reason these tournaments exist is because we have such an awesome community who's willing to participate in tournaments and create tools and, update the randomizer and all that other stuff. So yeah, support everybody in the community if you could. And it wouldn't have happened without you guys. Thank you everybody for watching as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
SotN.io and SymphonyRando.fun. Be there or be square.
But yeah, if you have any words for a stretch before we end it here, feel free.
No, I think I'm good.
All good. No worries. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Go to bed. You have work in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Get some rest. It's I imagine these last 2 days have been stressful. But we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. And I'm gonna head out and say goodbye to the stream.
Yep. Take care.
Holy God, chat. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for the reason we even have these tournaments in the first place is because we have lovely people who are willing to tune in, who are willing to watch, who are willing to support my stream, willing to support the community as a whole. Thank you guys so much. Man, what an insane set of races. You could not ask for a better showcase. IMO. My voice is so tired. Tad Jude, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs as well. Thank you. Thank you. Art. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Thank you guys. I'll pay out the prediction as always. I will. I think the tournament was incredibly well ran, not to toot my own horn, but I wanted to try and create a balance of player comfort and because I know what it feels like to be somebody who is playing in a tournament for money, for the acclaim of being the best. Everybody is both very it's a community, but it's also a competition. So I understand what it feels like to be a player in these types of tournaments, and I wanted to create a player experience that is worth being a part of outside of just like, hey, I can win money for doing this. I want it to be a fun experience. I want it to be something that is a community event that we can all enjoy and be a part of and be happy about. And I think this was a great example of that. I have a lot of ideas for how to make things better in the future, as always. I don't think every single preset was 100% super skillful in execution, and at the end of the day, it is a randomizer. So having a mix of both luck, skill, execution, routing, all of those things all matter, in my opinion. But there's always ways of improving, and I'm not opposed to hearing feedback. I'll probably ask for feedback from both the players and people watching soon. I'll probably make a feedback forum or something like that. But again, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this. Another tournament surely will happen at some point in the future, whether I'm the one hosting it or somebody else, who knows. But keep supporting SotN. Keep supporting these players. Feel free to keep supporting me, I guess. Toby Bear, for example, dropping the prime. Thank you. But really do, if you can give some love to the players, I definitely would be very appreciative if my community both supports and appreciates the other players that made this tournament happen. Because ultimately, without players, there is no tournament. And like, I don't know, it would make me very happy to see the appreciation that I get also be shared amongst the people who made this tournament happen. Because like, yes, I've dedicated a huge chunk of my life to this game, but like these people also are very passionate about the game the same way I am. And I would love to see that showcase in their streams and their stuff that they do in the future. If you're interested in being a part of this community as well, it's a very open community, very open and welcoming community, I should say. And you can join the Discord over on SotN.io. There's a link to the Discord. You can get involved in races. Hopefully, yes, the tournament stuff is scary and it looks difficult, but like a lot of these players, like they just picked up the randomizer within like the last year or two. Like, I don't know. It's definitely doable. Anybody can get involved if they want to, if they're willing to put the work in. But that's all I got to say. Congratulations to Ren. Congratulations to Durdrak as well. I'm going to update the bracket now before I forget. And I will reach out soon with all of that stuff. But yeah, this is going to be it for tonight, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. We're going to play SotN. We're going to speedrun stuff. We're going to do randomizers. I'm not sure which it is, but we'll be back tomorrow and the next day and all that moving forward. GG's, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being a part of this. You were here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.